AK-47, the very best there is. When you absolutely, positively got to kill every motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes.
Nothing gets between me and my AK.
This here's the Chinese model. I get them for $8.50, double more money.
Expect the worst when they inject the venom in the diverse. Speakers burst into flames, ears catch third-degree burns. I emerge from the depths, chanting dangerous words, the likes of which you never heard. Gutter like the curb, verbs catch a beat down. Nouns can choke the fuck up, can't even eat now. Your freestyle sound shook. Read a book before you preach now. On the mic, sound and see now. Meanwhile, my seven squad, my broad and water beat pound. I take a swallow and pass it around. 100 proof, all truth. Who wanna come and question the sound? This world is infested with clowns on some cake-ass rap shit. Ass backwards, bad acting, sit down. Since you liable to drown, trying to snatch the crown. We hold down the deep end, plus the solid ground. To keep them heads down when we around in your town. If I have the homie Dixie cut shit up by the pound. Shot town in UK, you lose when the crew play. Who's they? Seven eyes, welcome to see Doomsday. The dudes plays, blunts in the lab by the suitcase. Loot crates of wax, make a track, fuck what you say. Shot town in UK, lose when the crew play. Who's they? Seven eyes, welcome to your Doomsday. Them dudes plays, blunts in the lab by the suitcase. Loot crates of wax, make a track,
Welcome amigos in the motherfucking building. Holy shit.
Horror I possess equal to the excess. Bodies compound, incinerate the excess. Don't go nowhere without my mother.
Bro, what a fucking fight. What a card. Amazing. This shit was fucking lit. It was amazing. Like I like it. I think that everybody lived up to this level of competition. Boxing Lounge, salutes, Boxing Lounge. Salutes to the homie Boxing Lounge in the motherfucking building. Much appreciated. Man, I'm happy, right? So, what did I see in the Benavidez and Caleb Plant fight? Oh, I saw him breaking him down and not actually beating him like Canelo did, right? But is it something that Caleb Plant has also
Nope.
matured and he's able to like last longer now? You know what I'm saying?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Man, you
OW
see the face, man?
Yeah, I saw the fights. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, my yeah.
What happened?
No,
Yeah,
I just
no, it was
yeah, I just had to adjust my mic.
okay. All good, all good. I hear you now. Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, this was man, this was a good card, man. This was something that boxing needed. You know what I'm saying? And man, good card from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? The Ramos family came to represent. The Ramos family didn't get the first fight, but in the co-main event, they got the job done. So amazing. Question: how do you record stream Undisputed on Steam? We could talk about that. Boxing Lounge. Get on the panel. We can talk about that. But yeah, salute to you, bro. Yeah, I can help you out with that. No worries. But yeah, man, I'm happy. This fight card was amazing. This was definitely see, and I've heard people say that this should have been for a belt, and it was for a belt. Um,
Yeah, interim belt, bro.
and they fought. Yeah, it's still a belt though. But see, that's the thing. When do you praise a belt and when do you, know what I'm saying like, you know what I'm saying like, did this feel like a interim championship belt? Right? It did. It
Well,
did feel like a championship actually.
yeah, it would be it would yeah, it was interim belt, you know. It's because honestly, like all the belts are held by Canelo.
Yep. The guy that beat the guy that just beat the guy, right? Because I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
hear
yeah.
so,
Mhm.
but this was held to be a big card, a big fight, a big card, and everything else. So But this is the same guy that Canelo beat, right?
Yep.
Now, did Benavidez beat him better, or he, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you see it? Or did you, because a lot of people said that Caleb
I
Plant
think.
is now
Mhm.
more suited for Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Like, was he, you know what I'm saying? Like, better now?
Nah,
Or
I'm not gonna say he had the better performance against Plant, but I mean he did good. He started to dominate him in the second half of the fight. Um, and honestly, I think the ref kind of was aiding Plant, and why the stoppage didn't help him.
the what was it? Sorry.
No, I said I believe Benavidez, was dominating him in like the second half of the fight, and I wouldn't say he had a better performance than Canelo, but I mean he could have stopped him if the ref wasn't so like biased towards Benavidez using his
Plant?
forearm and stuff. Yeah, yeah, biased was playing, yeah, and allowing Plant to
Wait.
recover
Hold
it.
on, hold on, hold on. So
Mhm.
you think that the referee was in favor of Benavidez or Caleb Plant?
No, and Plant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Using the forearm or what was
Yeah. Every time David Benavidez try to use the forearm to create space and pretty much to every time he would frame Plant would frame his head on Benavidez, the Kenny Bellis would try to warn Benavidez like don't do that, and
right.
yeah, pretty much put
I did
pressure on
see
Benavidez.
I did see see this is the thing because we were also calling the fight tonight, myself and what's it called it? It was status boxing, and we're calling it. And I kept on, mentioning the fact that Caleb Plant kept putting his jab, his jab, his lead hand, in front of Benavidez, and he was right. Don't Let's not focus on that, because you can, or like you can have you can kind of move around that, right? But I was expecting Kenny Bayless to actually fucking call him on that shit. You can't leave your hand out there like that. You know what I'm saying? You
Right,
can't leave
right, right.
that you can't. So, but it didn't deter Benavidez from fighting his
Exactly.
fight.
Right.
He fought his game plan. That's what I saw. But I don't. At that time, I was focusing on that because I kept on seeing it, and it was like
No, everybody's
something
seen
that
it, bro.
stood out.
Like,
But
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but no,
It
yeah,
did stand
great
out, but
analysis.
Benavidez worked
Hmm.
around that. Huh?
Exactly, he did. Yeah, I said great
Was it the
analysis, bro.
announcers that
Yeah.
were saying it?
No, you
Okay.
know,
Yeah, no, no.
yeah, you're on point, bro. Yeah, Benavidez still found a way and fought through it, and yeah,
Right. And he didn't make excuses for it.
nope.
And then I did
Hmm.
see a low blow from Caleb
Man,
Plant, but
yeah, you don't gotta talk about that.
but
Yeah,
it is no, and it is what it is. That's the thing. It is a fight. Yeah, do all of that shit. Yeah, it is a fight. Put your hands in there. Use the elbows. Use the clinching. It is a fight. Exactly. When it comes to this level of fucking fighting, yeah, use every single thing that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, because you like it's a fight. That's what fights are about, right? If you need to, use the forearm, the elbow, push the neck up, put the hand out, clench, you know what I'm saying, hit the hips, you know what I'm saying, if this motherfucker's balling you up and you need to hit him with a low blow and then take a fucking either point deduction or do whatever, it's a fight, you know what I'm saying? Fights are supposed to be they're not supposed to be cordial. They're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? This is a fight, and it was a fight. I liked it, man. I kept on seeing like what I was seeing from Benavidez and Caleb Plant, man, in the later rounds, the war of attrition. That's what I told people. I think that it would be a war, and I thought that Benavidez would win, but it's not going to be an easy fight. Plant is not going to go away. Plant is not going to fold and bend and shit like that. He's been here before, and he knows that he can win more, right? This was great. This was an amazing fight, man. I don't know what else to say, man. Like, great fight, good win. It happened the way it happened because there's a whole bunch of factors. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant being able to be there, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
and fight because he's been here before, he's lost before, and we see Benavidez, he wants this fight, he wants to win. Psh, man, crazy, bro. BL, what's up, Boxing Lounge? How you doing, sir? Saludos.
Good, good morning, Cosmic. How you guys doing?
Great, man. Great, great, great. How did you see this? How did you see the mayhem? It was beautiful. To me, it was amazing. It was great. But go ahead. I'm not gonna.
Well, you gotta remember I'm on UK time zone, so most of the time, if I don't wait up till like 3 or 4 a.m., I have to wait until I wake up to see the highlights of the fight itself. So I've seen the highlights. Are you talking about David Benavidez fight? You
I
guys hear
think
me?
so. I think that's what we're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I think that's what. Yeah, I think that's my what what else was going on? What else was bigger? Who are you talking? Did you see the result? I didn't see the results for Ramirez versus Comey. Were you watching the Comey and Ramirez fight this whole entire time on
No,
Boxing Lounge?
I haven't. I haven't picked up on that one yet.
You haven't seen anything yet?
I've
Did
only
you
seen
not
the
see
highlights.
the
To
Oh, okay, okay,
Benavidez
okay. So
plant.
you're just getting a.
I'm only out of bed about half an hour,
Oh, okay, all good,
so I'm
all
not
good. Yeah.
not long up.
So you saw the highlights for Benavides versus Caleb Plant?
Yep, yep, yes, sir. Looks like plant
Yeah.
gassed out a little bit, and then
See,
Benavidez
this
took
is the
over.
thing. I don't see. I don't believe in that. I think that it's not so much that they gas out. It's that people make them gas out, right? You can gas out in many different ways,
Hmm.
mentally and physically, right? So you can
Hmm.
gas out if you're getting beat, right? So Caleb Plant, I don't think that physically, he get he gassed out. I don't think he physically gassed out. I think it was kind of like a mental situation where he's kind of been there before in that situation where he's somebody's touching him, somebody's getting to him, they're pressuring him. He keeps on. This time he actually tried to be there a little bit more. He wasn't back footing. He stayed in the pocket a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Against Canelo, he was
Uh-huh.
moving backwards and trying to avoid and not stay in the fight as much, right? But tonight, I think he stood there and was there for a good period of time, but it was just kind of the same result. You know what I'm saying, so is it physical or
Yep,
mental?
yep, yep. Well, if he's fighting, if anybody's fighting above a pace that they're comfortable with, they're eventually going to gas out. So if anybody's made to work at a rate that they're more comfortable with, or more that they can actually sustain, then it's a case of taking someone into deep water and seeing if they drown.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I
Hmm.
definitely saw. Uh, because a lot of people were saying Benavidez would have will beat him in like less than 6 rounds. I didn't see that. I thought that this was going to be like an all-out, you know what I'm saying, like war of attrition. You know what I'm saying, Caleb Plant was
Hmm.
still there in the 12th round.
But
Caleb
he
Plant
was
was still
holding on
there.
though, wasn't he?
Uh,
From what I saw in the
yeah,
in the replay, he was gassed. He was holding on. I mean, I think if this was a 15-round fight, he probably would have been stopped.
yeah, but I mean
He,
that's the one thing that um we could say that about a lot of fights. Did it need to go that
true.
way? Did it need to go 15 rounds? Yeah, if it was 15 rounds, we would have saw a fucking, you know what I'm saying, like massacre. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker's just getting, you know what I'm saying, like brutalized. Like we've seen fights that fighters have have been beaten down in like the, you know what I'm saying, like the fourth, fifth round, right? Ah,
Mhm.
yeah, it was a beatdown. It was a war of attrition. You know what I'm saying? Like Benavidez didn't just like easily beat Plant. I think he had to go through Plant. You know what I'm saying? And Plant was
Yeah.
still there fighting. That's the thing. The Mexican monster had to go through some war. So if it was so easy for fucking Benavidez to beat Plant, he would have knocked him out, right? So it
Uh-huh,
wasn't. It
uh-huh,
was
uh-huh.
to me. It wasn't that easy. It was a good fight because both of them made it a good fight. Benavidez had to go through these 12 rounds, and then Caleb Plant was not folding. He was not getting going away. He looked beat up. Did you see that shit?
Mhm,
He looked
mhm,
beat up.
mhm.
No, no,
So,
no.
so what's next for
Go ahead.
Benavidez? What's next for Benavidez?
Uh,
Does he get a Canelo fight?
in my opinion, it all depends. So this is what I've been saying this whole entire time, and I'm going to be consistent about it. I think that
Mhm,
uh, uh, um, now Canelo is going to go through the John Ryder fight, and then he's going to decide based on what's going on, where he's at, physically, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because like according to people, he's digressing. So if I could say that Canelo's available, we already know he has a fight with John Ryder, you know, in Mexico. So now, if I were to say like, oh well, Benavidez needs to fight Canelo, what happens if Canelo loses? You know what I'm saying? If that were to happen, so for some reason, whatever, right? And then the
Uh, if
what
Canelo
happened?
loses, he's probably going to rematch the person that he loses to, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah,
I
the
mean,
John
with the
Ryder
exception for yeah,
versus
with the exception for light heavyweight, obviously. But anyway,
No, he will. I think that's what he's saying. That's what the whole thing that he's saying with Bivol. He's going to try to negotiate and fight Bivol. So those are his. I'm not going to speak on behalf of him and what he's trying to say, but get
mhm,
past what's called it, Ryder. You know what I'm saying? He beats Ryder, right? He's out of the contract with the Zone and Matchroom, and he's a free agent, right? Because he had a three-fight
mhm,
deal. Now you're available. Now PBC offers you money. The biggest fight would be Benavidez versus Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Now you're available for
mhm,
one of the biggest fights and available for negotiations to make these big fights. And
mhm,
then what is PBC going to do? A three-fight deal, a one-fight deal? How much is it going to cost? You know what I'm saying? How much are you willing to actually spend on this fight? I think Benavidez versus Canelo is bigger than Caleb Plant and Canelo for PBC and Showtime. And we know they made their money back,
mhm. Yeah, no,
right?
I don't have an issue with that. Yeah.
So yeah, get the Brighter fight out of the way. Be a free agent. Now Benavidez is there. So, but since the because Benavidez also signed with PBC or Showtime, right? He signed a fight deal with them, right? So now it's up to them to get Canelo in with Showtime and make a fight with Benavidez. So how much are they going to ask? So is it's going to be a war of bidding against these promotional companies, whether it's the Zone or PBC. So Does does is it the zone or is it Matchroom, right? Because like is Canelo signed to Matchroom?
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? Is it
no,
under
no, no.
Matchroom, right?
He's down. No, it's the zone. It's the zone.
He's yeah, right, exactly. So the zone would have to offer Canelo more money to for him to stay with the zone and sign another
Hmm.
fight contract fight with the zone to fight Bivol to make that fight under their promotional and network company. But if PBC and Showtime wants to offer Canelo more money, that's I think that's the logic that I see. You know what I'm saying? Make people believe that you want that Bivol fight. You know what I'm saying? And then in reality, you're trying to negotiate for the biggest bag. Because I think now when he becomes a free agent, it's going to be a bidding war. Who's going to who? I think Benavidez versus Canelo is a bigger fight than Bivol versus Canelo. You know what I'm saying
Hmm. Hmm.
Canelo versus Benavidez on PBC is bigger than fucking Canelo versus Bivol on fucking Matchroom slash the Zone. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
That's my opinion.
a question for you: Is
Go ahead.
Canelo
Yeah.
still locked? Is Canelo still locked into his 365 million dollar contract? I think it's is it 11 fights?
Holy shit. Premier Boxing Champions is in the building. Not many people still up, but we hope you enjoy tonight's fights. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me add you as a moderator. Yeah. This is the thing. Salutes to PBC, PBC, boxing, man. Salutes, salutes. What were you saying again? Go ahead. Boxing
Yeah,
Lounge.
is Canelo still locked into his 11 fight deal where he gets 365 million? Because you're talking about how much he
No,
gets
no, no,
paid.
no.
Hey
That went away.
yo, is that
That went-
Oh, that went away. Okay.
That's the real PB. That's yeah. That's
that's
the
PPC,
real
bro?
premier box. Yeah, that's the real premier
Yeah,
boxing
it is
champion.
because I checked it. It was like a million and a
Oh,
half
that's what's
subs.
up.
It's legit.
No,
Hey, shout out to
that's
them.
Getting
legit. That's
recognized, Cosmic.
yeah. I can recognize it. Yeah, no, because on
No, you're getting
YouTube it'll
recognized.
give you. Oh no,
What's
thank
up?
you. Appreciate everybody. Thank you. Yeah, that's the real deal. So this is the thing. We're talking real boxing, and I want to see these things, and I would like to see Canelo back on PBC. You know what I'm saying? Negotiate, make these fights. I would like to see Benavidez versus Canelo. And this is what we need to do after this Ryder fight is pressure Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I am a Canelo fan. You know what I'm saying? I would
Hmm.
like to see Canelo fight Benavidez after this performance, after what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like this is going to be amazing. Thank you. No, no, thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, premier boxing channels. If you can hear us usually I do the undisputed boxing game content and shit like that, and talk about boxing at the same time. I would like to see some of the PBC fighters on this video game. If you guys can get us some of your fighters on this game, if we could talk about why are these fighters not on this game, you know what I'm saying? Please, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys, man, wholeheartedly would like to see that. And if we could ever have some time, or you don't want to discuss that, but you know what I'm saying, as long as you're here, that would be the one question that I would ask. Why are some of the great talented fighters at PBC not in this undisputed boxing game? But that's neither here or there. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate you.
Hmm.
Thank you. I appreciate you, and I give you guys your flowers because you guys had an amazing card. It was amazing, and I appreciate you guys for giving small channels the flowers and giving us the opportunities. That is amazing. So yeah, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's talk about it. We'll see each other soon again. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully in the future. You know what I'm saying? Keep us in mind. You know what I'm saying? Keep us in mind. Thank you, PBC. PBC in the motherfucking building. Salutes to PBC, man. Thank you, Al Heyman. Without Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. But yeah, go ahead. Let's keep on let's keep on cooking. Let's keep on talking about boxing. What were you saying?
uh, well, well, uh, just let me just slightly change the subject. If the boxers you want aren't in the game, you can always create a champ.
Not yet, not yet.
No?
Once they develop, no, you can't make fighters right now. You can only play with the fighters that they have on the game. Yeah. Thank you.
Ah,
Good night.
damn,
Yeah.
damn.
So yeah, we
Yeah,
That's
peace,
coming
peace.
soon, though.
it will
Look
come
forward
soon.
to the
Yeah.
rain.
And I'd rather have what's it called, the fighters in the game than
Hmm.
us creating them. But we're going to create them
Yeah,
because
yeah, because there'll be different
they kind of
versions,
give.
etc. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not because like the fighters. Well, we have Deontay Wilder. He's in the game, so I
Hmm.
think that eventually we're gonna get these guys in the game. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we can
Hmm.
keep on building up the interest, as long as we keep for me, for myself, as long as I keep on doing what I'm doing, which is trying to bring the two together. You know what I'm saying? Boxing and gaming. You know what I'm saying? Gaming and boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about boxing. You know what I'm saying? But man, hold on, man. I want to call my family and be like, man, PPC just came into that motherfucking building. Holy shit! Wow, we made it. We made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit.
I've been starstruck.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's dope. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty dope.
tonight tonight's fights were amazing. Good fights. Uh how did y'all see okay, so I saw what's it called, it Benavidez beating Plant, getting to him. He didn't look like the slow fighter that people anticipated him to be. He didn't look like the one-dimensional fighter, the plotter. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's either are you going to take away from Caleb Plant or you're going to give more credit for Benavidez? Because Benavidez, you know what I'm saying, he also showed you multiple dimensions when he was moving, you know what I'm saying, the combination punches, using his jab, using his reach, you know what I'm saying, countering and catching and hooking, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that was insane. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that Benavidez did a really, really good job. I'm saying in a lot of aspects. As far as because like that's the thing. You know that Plant is going to uh be a faster fighter, has good a foot movement, and Caleb Plant, what he was doing that I kind of didn't like is he was trying to push Benavidez against the ropes and try to bully him. You know what I'm saying, was that bad for him? Was that a good strategy? What was the strategy behind that?
I mean, from what I saw in the highlights, it looked like Benavidez has got some long arms, and when he was on the ropes and when he was covering up really well. And I'm not saying it was perfect, but it made it quite difficult for Plant to get his to land clean. So I think that was part of his game plan. What do you think?
Yeah, no, no. I think that he was because okay. So if you look at the weigh-in, you see how big Plant looked, right? So I think that he was moving Benavidez back, but it didn't work to his advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like he was uh it was kind of like doing too much and not gaining anything. You know what I'm saying? When he was he was trying to put Benavidez up against the ropes, and
Did it
Benavidez
say?
was able to handle that shit.
Yeah, so
Did it say
basically it
he's
sounds
gonna
like you're
smash?
saying that his work was ineffective to
Yeah,
some degree.
pushing him back and not being, yeah. If you're gonna push somebody back, then and this is one of the things that I didn't think that I could see Benavidez being that good at. He was getting pushed. He was getting pushed back against the ropes, and he was fighting up against the ropes while getting pushed back. You know what I'm saying? Because did you see that? I would think that if Benavidez get pushed back up against the ropes, he would be in a more of a uh, 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 worse position for his size. He should be the one that's pushing forward. He shouldn't be the one that's getting up against the ropes. And you would think that if he gets pushed against the ropes, he would be losing that. And he was winning those battles up against the ropes.
Hmm. Hmm. So his skill and his experience seem to
Yes,
be paying off.
no, they're top level. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you why. Because he has faced top level fighters. Because he hasn't faced them in a fight doesn't mean that he hasn't faced them in the gym. You know what I'm saying, in his training, and in his you know what I'm saying, like he's competed against these guys in some type of form. I mean, and that
Hmm.
form would
Hmm.
be in the gym if he did, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
but you
think
got to remember in the
that
gym, even when you're sparring, it's controlled. I mean, there's a part of you that
on
knows when you're sparring that it's still safe. I mean, you can still get hurt in sparring, but it's not the same as a real fight. But it's the closest thing that you have to a real fight. But it's whether or not you can learn in those situations, or whether or not you're forced to learn. I mean, we don't get to see what kind of sparring these guys go through, or maybe we do to some degree, but not all of it's shown to the public.
no,
So,
you're right. I don't. But when you are that young, when you are a 15-year-old
mhm.
sparring a guy like Kelly Pavlik, when you're like, you know what I'm saying, like you start growing through the all of the people that Benavidez has sparred. You know what I'm saying? Would you compare the amateurs, you know what I'm saying, to sparring professionals? You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, you can go through years of fighting against amateurs, but can you go years through at a young age sparring professionals? You know what I'm saying? Is it comparable? It all depends, right? Every
I,
single there's a whole bunch of dynamics in the situation.
hmm. Well, to me, the main difference is man strength. Peak man strength. You don't really get that until you're fully grown, sort of like your mid-20s onwards,
Yeah.
if that makes
Yeah,
sense. 2025, something like that.
Hmm.
yeah, and Benavidez is 2025. He's exactly 25 years old, but he was the former two-time fucking WBC champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So
he
the
might
two
just
times the
start
youngest
becoming into his
middleweight.
mind strength now, if that makes sense. He
I
might
think
just
so
be at
too.
the
I
beginning
think
of
so
it.
too.
Yeah, I think so because his strength and conditioning coach said he hasn't really used weights ever until really this camp, and I think the last of the time I think he had a fight, but he doesn't use weights, so yeah, he he doesn't work his body as fully as he can be, so he hasn't yet developed much man strength on top of him actually um gaining strength. So nah, yeah, I agree. I don't think he has reached his full level of strength um for his frame. I mean, you can just look at his arms. Like his arms are really
Hmm.
scrawny, for his size.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Well,
can I just make one other quick point? No, I
no, you
think
got
Yeah,
it.
you good,
No,
man.
you
Nah,
don't.
I was just
Yeah,
agreeing
you
with you
good. You good.
saying.
yeah. Um, because of the type of sport that, I mean, it's real high demanding sport. You have to have a certain level of strength, and if you
Yes.
don't have that level of strength, it actually makes your cardio worse, if that makes sense, because you're being taxed even more. So if you had a little bit more reserve and strength, it won't tax your cardio nowhere near as much, because you won't be as close to being as close to your limit, and hence sort of being exposed to being gassing later on, if that makes sense. I know that was kind of long-winded, but I've
No,
not
you
had my
good.
coffee yet.
That was actually short, man.
Yeah, no,
Time for a
this
coffee, I think.
go, go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
this night was great. PBC showed out. They gave us a great card,
Mm-hmm.
50-50 card. And in a lot of these fights, man, the one thing, how did y'all see the Colbert versus Ryo fight?
Yeah,
Ah,
I was gonna
man.
ask that. I was gonna ask you too, Lounge. Who did you have, Benavidez and Plant going into the fight, Boxing Lounge, or you didn't care to choose?
I was actually picking Benavidez, but only just.
Got you.
What? No, no, no. Orion versus Colbert.
No, no. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Lounge.
For
How
me,
did you have that?
I
I had
I
Orion
didn't get
win.
to
I
see.
had Orion winning. I had Orion winning by 6 points, by 6 rounds, plus the knockdown.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
watch. I
I
how I
watched
had
didn't
it.
one.
have an idea.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, my bad. No, no, you guys are good.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it looked like it was kind of even when I was watching the round that I caught. But yeah, yeah.
okay. So, what was your scorecard for what to call it, Orion versus Colbert?
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't watch the full fight to even have a score. But
Okay.
it looked like
Um,
yeah.
No, we're gonna do a recount. We're gonna do a rescore. We're going to have a rescore in the next couple of days, because uh, our friend, what's it called it, Bill Status Boxing, he had it for Colbert, and then me and Ty and I, we had it for fucking Ohio. You know what I'm saying? And I had it like, man. So I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to argue about it. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna have to have a recount. We're gonna have to see the fight all over again and score round by round. Which, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did you give? What did you give each fighter? Because I don't think it was that close, and I don't think that Colbert won. So yeah, I don't. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see that, in my opinion.
I got you.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to sway people on their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's something that needs to be argued about, or have an opinion about, yeah, we're gonna, break this shit down.
Got you.
And boxing lounge. So you just waking up trying to watch the fights?
Yeah, I'm just doing my coffee now. Believe it or not, that's why
No,
I'm
you
on
good,
mute.
bro.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's great. Nah, that's dope, man. Yeah, man. There's gonna be a lot of great fights. These all this whole card was great, man. So shout outs to Premier Boxing Channels. Champions, not channels, champions. Premier Boxing Champions. Make sure you get that. Thanks to Al Heyman. Without Al Heyman, we would not be able to get these fights done. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Saludos to all the amigos and, you know what I'm saying, in boxing and shit. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure because when I do OWB, weight boxing, when I do my videos after each fight, I always thank Al Heyman. So I think he heard me. You know what I'm saying? He was This is it. We made it.
I'll have to target this
Here,
smoke and
here.
see if he's jealous.
Why would he be jealous?
Well, he's a LDBC guy. He
Oh yeah,
supports
yeah. That's
PBC.
there you go. Nah, but not all. Like, see, that's the thing that I like PBC. I look I root for all the promotional companies. Anybody that's
Yeah.
involved in boxing, I'm for it. I want it all. I want more. I was rooting for BOK Prime. I'm rooting for PBC. I'm rooting for Golden Boy. I'm rooting for fucking Matchroom. I'm rooting for Lou DiBella. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm rooting for everybody. All the promotional companies. I'm rooting for the boxers. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's the thing, that's what we need. We don't need less boxing. We need more boxing. We need more people paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? Not less,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Cosmic,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
remind me of Agent Smith in the second Matrix movie when he went more.
More. Yes, give me more. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's the thing. Do we want more or we want less? Are we gonna complain that we don't get these fights? Or when there's competition, that means that more people, more promotional companies are gonna pay these fighters more money. You know what I'm saying? Because there's
Hmm.
more people
Yeah, but
that are
I've got a.
competing.
Mhm. Sorry, no. Finish what you're
Or
saying.
what? Oh, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you have something, like, go
All
ahead.
right.
You're good. Don't worry.
What does that look like? Does that mean bigger cards or cards more often?
Um, right. Like tonight, we had a good card. I think it's going to continue to elevate the quality of the fights. Right? It's going to it's no longer going to be about fights. It's going to be the quality if these guys are competing against each other. Right? So if you have PBC competing against Golden Boy, Matchroom, you know what I'm saying, Top Rank, things like that, they're going to be competing against the quality of against each other with the quality of fights, not so much as each other. You know what I'm saying? Because like tonight we had the top rank fight. The top rank fight Ramirez versus Comey. I haven't even been able to pay attention to that because I'm overwhelmed with the quality of the PBC fight. Right?
Hmm.
It's going to be quality over quantity.
Yeah, the ESPN card wasn't too bad. I seen a little bit of it. Um, there's some UK fights too earlier. Uh, I watched some of that. So yeah, man, it was definitely enough boxing for today. Just all in one, all in one day. Uh,
Yeah, and
but yeah,
don't get me wrong. I don't know the results of the Ramirez fight because I've been caught up into this fight with Caleb Plant, as kind of we should, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it was the
am
bigger
I a
fight. Yeah,
fanboy? You know what I'm saying? It was a big
no,
fight,
no,
right? Exactly.
no,
That's
no.
the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm not a fanboy. I don't be biased. I try to be objective as possible. This was the bigger fight for sure. It was the
Yeah.
bigger fight. Uh,
It caught our attention more, right? So
exactly.
my thing is, so it's going to be the fight with the networks and the quality of the fights that they're giving us. If Top Rank would have gave us a different fight, then we might have been watching Top Rank. We might be watching this, but I appreciate all of the fights that happened tonight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm watching what the big show is about, right?
Hmm.
Watching what everybody's been talking about for a long time. They've been talking about this fight, and they lived up. This fight, it lived up to the fucking moment. Great, amazing fucking fight. Great, amazing fight. Great card. It lived up to what it is.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, sure. Yeah, Ramirez ended up winning too, by the way.
I didn't want to hit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate you. I would think that he would, and I would
Dang.
like to see Ramirez. I would like. I didn't know the results, because, like I said, because usually what I like to do, I do the graphic designs for my card. I set up the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like that. I like doing graphic design. You know what I'm saying? So I set up, my graphic designs. I like also hearing about boxing and boxing opinions throughout different panels, because I don't. My opinion is just my opinion. I like to hear, because like you could sway me. If you give me the good example and a good opinion, I am going to listen to you. I'm going to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't always get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But man, shit was fucking dope, bro. I can't believe this shit, man. Yo, G Ball, saludos, 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 saludos. Thank you, G Ball. You know what I'm saying? My mobile overheated. I'll be back after it cools down. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're here. We're gonna be here for a while, man. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's coming through, man. I appreciate all this shit, bro. This has fucking been lit, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been witnessing this shit. Way boxing. Atatani. I can't pronounce.
Oh yeah, what the teeny way?
Atatini way. Atatini way. Atatini way.
Yep,
¿Qué
perfect,
pasa?
perfect,
¿Qué pasa,
perfect, perfect.
amigo?
Yep, yep.
Atatini way. Man, you've been seeing this shit, bro. Motherfuckers been coming through, man. We've been chilling.
Yeah, I
Man, I
see, yeah.
appreciate it, man. Premier boxing champions, bro. Man, salutes to y'all, man.
Yeah,
Salutes
that's
to y'all,
crazy.
man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep on
exactly. That's all
promoting
you got to
boxing.
do.
That's what I want to do.
Hmm.
Promote boxing, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
yes, like I was saying, man. Um, the this card and that, okay. So if PBC keeps on giving me these type of cards against top rank, I'm gonna watch PBC. You know what I'm saying, tonight. But then I'm gonna watch the replay of Top Rank. You know what I'm saying, the next day. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's the moment. Carl, we did it, Carl. We did it. Fucking Carl has been here since the get go. Salutes to my fucking homie, Carl. Carl,
Yes,
we
sir.
fucking hopping into greatness. But yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's that's what we have to do. Pay attention to who's going to give us the better card and who's going to they should be competing for our attention, right? These companies, yeah, the promotional companies, they should, right? They should be giving good cards, and that's what they did. So yeah, that's what we want, and that's what I've been hyped about all week. All like, if you look at all of my thumbnails and all of my live streams, I've been trying to promote this Benavidez with Scale Plant card forever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give me, if I'm going to promote something, I'm going to promote something that's going to be good. But I think that all of these cards and all of these fighters are significant.
Hmm.
Major Key, salutes, Major Key. Major Key is in the motherfucking building. Salutes to the motherfucking homie. If you guys are Gemini's, Gemini, Major Key's, one of the best pound for pound Gemini in the world. Shit, representing Gemini. Hey, I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link, but yeah, like I was saying, I like this shit, man. I like this fight. With oh no, no, fuck you guys.
I
He said
bet.
Major Key just swinging through to say hello to PBC, not you. Yeah, they're still hanging out. They're still, I know you. Oh, man. All right, PBC, don't forget about me. Don't forget about. Wow, PBC, yeah, they're my homies. They're my homies now. They're in here all the time. They're in here all the time. That's true. You're right, Coco. They shouldn't be competing. They should be working together. But at the end of the day, they should be competing. And if they're not working together, then they should be competing, right? We'll do that. Yeah, I got you. Box lunch. But you're right. I think that the promotional companies should be working together, to make these fights together, right? But if they're not working together, then they should be competing against each other, because we did see, unbeknownst to a lot of people, we did see all of them competing in the same in the sense, right? We saw a top rank fight with Jose Ramirez, and we also saw Jose Cepeda fighting with Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? And then we saw, but this overshadowed this shit. That's what I'm saying, right? They they put up a big event, and they put up a big pay-per-view event, and that's how they what's it called? No, Carl, that's the real PBC. I'm not gonna give you a wrench, because like, so on YouTube, um they're like they have like the what's it called it, like the what would be for like Facebook or something, like the check mark, where you know that they're validated, they're official. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the real
Mhm.
PBC. That's not like fake PBC. You guys can go to their channel, because I know the difference. I know if a motherfucker went. Imagine. No, that's the real PBC. Click on the link. That's them. That's not like, just me. I want to be here talking about like, yeah, they've been. I like it. Hey, if they've been here, they've been everywhere. Hey, if they are going around appreciating everybody, hey, I got the lottery and they came here and appreciated me. I'm gonna take it, Carl. Carl, I appreciate when you come here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to be saying like, yeah, it's good to see you. Exactly. Right? So I appreciate everybody. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's good. Um Man, I don't know. That's not Coco. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know. I No, I'm not gonna speak on behalf of anybody. I don't want to bring down any channels or anything like that. That is not that is not a what to call it, my agenda. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I think we need all of these boxing channels to work together, and to uplift boxing, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if people wanted to come in here and give their opinion of what they saw on this fight tonight, that would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? I try to work with all the channels. You know what I'm saying? Try to get into the channels and give people my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was good. So yeah, like Carl comes here, Major Keys come here, drops their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would like to. Yes, I respect people. Sardarnik, nah, man. You know I get crazy, Carl. I'll be going crazy, going crazy. But yeah, uplift boxing. Don't bring it down, man. We need more uplifting than shit talking. You know what I'm saying? If people have a crazy opinion, then yeah. I'm saying don't be delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't uh downplay other fighters' skills and skill sets. But yeah, I really appreciated this card. This was great. Um, I think we're going to get a lot more fights like this, and if we keep on promoting and keep on talking about these fights, I think that's what's going to happen, and I think that's what they see. You And that is one of the things that these grassroots channels are doing, and that's why PBC and the networks, they're appreciating that. They're appreciating everybody that's promoting events and fights like that, right? Continue to promote boxing.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Kazi's a Gentile florist that can snip
What
your
did he say?
artery if you
No.
piss him off. He said I'm a Gentile florist. Yeah, exactly. So very good example. If you snip a flower at the right angle, that's the way you snip a fucking artery. There you go, Michiki.
Wait, that like for real?
That's how you snip shit at an angle. You don't snip it like across. You snip it at an angle because then not that's better a way of like joining arteries together. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ever try to splice anything, you know what I'm saying? You split it at an angle and then you put it together. But I see you made your key, but let's get it. Yeah, yeah. What were we talking about? We were talking about the what's it called it? Ryo versus Colbert fight, man. That was disappointing. That was fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy, man. Who is Kid Gohan? I don't watch
Goku.
cartoons, broski. Sardonic. I don't know. I don't. I never like. I don't. I've never watched any anime. Right? Is that anime? I never watched some of that thing. Yeah, he says. Yeah, when you're grafting plants,
Yeah,
you
got you.
can't repair them properly if it's not clean cut. Yeah, it depends on how you splice them. And the same thing with arteries too. And the same thing almost with like anything you're trying to heal. It's a way that you cut them and the way that they break. It's the way that you repair them. So there's ways of doing that shit. Wait. Thank you, Major Key. You enlightened us. Where's what's called it Troy Graham. I want to hear Troy's Graham words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying, yeah, but we got Roy Jones versus Sergio Martinez right now. Man, this was a fucking amazing card, bro. I liked it. From top to bottom was amazing. Great performance. Yeah. You surprised? You surprised, Major Key? You surprised? Come
I'm
on,
kind of
man.
surprised you guys caught that. No, he caught.
Of
I shit.
course.
I just. Mm-hmm.
Caesar G says the greatest circumference of the opening makes sense. Yeah. So man, honestly I thought the Benavidez was like fucking. So I was here with Ill State Boxing. We were watching the fight. We had the commentary. We were going round by round talking about this shit. Honestly, there was a point where Benavidez was putting hands on Plant, and what's it called Ill State was saying he was like stop the fight, and I was like man. And then like Caleb Plant, and I think it was in the 11th round, and I was like, man, I think that the Caleb Plant can finish the fight. You have to give him benefit of the doubt. Caleb Plant finished 12 rounds. He's gonna give anybody a fucking fight. I'm saying Caleb Plant is still like we was saying before, he's still one of the top 168 pounders. I can still see him against Morel. I can still see him against Bubu Andrade. I can still see him against Jamar Charlo. I can still see him competing against these guys. Why? Because he has heart. You know what I'm saying he doesn't fold. He doesn't break. Caesar G, and that's the thing. You is it that David Benavidez doesn't have finishing power, or it's hard to finish Caleb Plant, right? Or so, and this is the other thing: is Canelo, can Canelo be the only one that stops Caleb Plant, right? Because Caleb Plant doesn't seem like he's does wants to voluntarily go into that dark realm of being cornered, being stopped, getting hit to the body. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that he's been there before. I I saw a lot of shit that Benavidez was doing that Canelo was doing. Yeah, but Caleb Plant was getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Like salutes, Major Key. Major Key, what's up, broski? Get on the panel. Do it for the Chi Town. Do it for Chicago. But I did see that what David Benavidez was doing, the way that he was attacking Caleb Plant, it was very similar. I know. Caesar G, of course, we know that Canelo got him out of there, but you also have to understand that uh, um, Caleb Plant, even though he uh, he didn't get knocked out in this fight, he was getting hit with the same type of punches that Canelo did. So he did experience, uh, uh, um, uh, he did get better in that aspect. If he was the same guy, he would have fucking got knocked out, right? If he was digressing, I don't think he digressed. I think that Benavidez is the monster that they claim that he is. Mr. Graham, Mr. Graham, Mr. Graham. Saludos, amigo. Hold on, let me get you in here. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Benavidez is living up to that name. I did think that there was points that I saw that Benavidez is living up to the Mexican monster name. Mr. Graham, what do you think, sir?
You go.
Salute to you.
Uh, I think it was a good fight. After round 7, he basically controlled the fight. He didn't lose a round after that. Plant kind of sunk. He just went away, and
Yeah.
David beat him up for the next 5 rounds. He just beat him up, you know.
Yeah.
And that damn holding, he was never called for the holding. He was just excessively holding, and the referee didn't call for holding not one time.
No, what I was saying is how he stuck that hand out. Caleb Plant was sticking that hand in the face. You know what I'm talking about, Graham? You know what I'm saying? Like when
Yeah.
you keep that jab in the face. I thought he should have been called for that. I thought he like they
No,
should the ref should. No, you don't think so?
no, 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 because that's an old school tactic. Larry Holmes did it. Oscar De La Hoya did it to Chavez. That's some old school stuff. It's not anything illegal.
Like,
No,
oh, okay, okay, okay. We're gonna talk about that at a later time, but I don't think that you should keep. I've seen fighters get warned about keeping that arm in the face, but it didn't stop Benavidez from beating Plant. But I didn't think that was a good tactic. You know what I'm saying? Like you're muted. You mute yourself,
I keep muting, but
Graham.
it's only yeah.
No noise.
Yeah, it's only so many things that can happen with that. You slow your opponent down. If you're fighting a slicker guy, he could come right over the top and catch you with a hook, right? Or he could drop a
Hmm.
body shot on you while you're holding your hand out like that. So there's only 3 things that'll happen. If you slow down because of that, then you got to think of other ways to defeat it. But it's just a tactic to to slow you down a little bit. But that's all it is.
Yeah,
You put
to
that hand out
blind
there.
you
Yeah, that's
to
all
keep
it
that
is.
right, and that's so. In my opinion, I think that the ref should have called him on it, but I don't think that it did affect Benavidez, and I think that Caleb Plant used it as a tactic, right? But I
Hmm.
think that it's something that I don't think that people should try to use as a tactic or leverage or a way of fighting. You know what I'm saying? You should rely on defense. You should rely on offense. You know what I'm saying? And those are the most important things.
Well, if you know how to use it, kind of like certain fighters have a way of crashing into you with their shoulders here. That's another tactic to slow you down, right?
Yeah.
It all depends on how you use it. That's all. It just you have to know how to use it.
I
You have to know how to use it.
oh, I saw. And speaking of which, if you're talking about the shoulder, I saw
Hmm.
Caleb Plant trying to use that shoulder. James Toney taught him how to get in the inside and then shrug that shoulder and then throw that counter punch, the counter lead hand. You know what I'm saying? Did you
Hmm.
see that? Did you see that too? Yeah.
No,
And
because I was pissed. I was pissed about the holding, so I really didn't see him do too much anything else. So I was pissed off
okay,
about
so
that
you
damn holding.
who
Yeah.
who who was the one holding? Who was the one holding? Because
Caleb
I don't want to
Plant.
put I don't want
Caleb
to.
Plant held every
I
single
know.
round. He did. Caleb Plant. Yeah. But listen, James Toney's a different breed.
It's
You know,
great.
his secret to success is that you never seen him get excited in the ring. He stayed very calm, and he knew about subtlety. You know, when he was on Major Key and we did an interview with him, and I talked to him about subtlety, he was like, "Yeah, you know, a lot of these guys they tighten up when they get in there and all that, but he's very calm and he keeps his breathing a certain way.
Yeah,
And
he's
you
very
you
calm.
might think he's being lazy on those ropes, right? But what he's doing is he's
Yeah,
watching you. He's watching you and he's setting your ass up. That's what he's doing. Yeah.
yeah. No,
He's mhm.
I didn't see Caleb Plant. So the way that Caleb Plant was using it, that clinch, hold, and shoulder attack that he was using, it was kind of more like get off me, not as a tool. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
if if I'm trying to bully you or get close to you, then that's what I would try to do. I would try to grab you, clinch you, use the shoulder roll, shove you, then counter punch you. You know what I'm saying? But he used it kind of as an escape tactic.
Yeah, you see, look,
I saw.
my bad. Go ahead, Kazi. Finish.
Go
I
ahead, Mitch.
apologize.
No, no, no. You're good. You're good.
Oh,
You're good. You're good.
well, what I was gonna say is like with Tyson Fury when he leans in, puts his body weight on you, but tries to hit you when you're where you're not expecting it, right? That's something different than just coming in out of the blue, no action going on at all, and just like hugging you like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of hug. You know,
Yeah.
that shit was just weird. It was a lot of times it was out of place and it was obvious. You know what I mean? Like that he was just holding not to get hit.
Yeah. It was, and that's what I tell people. So when it's useful, use it. Don't use it as a skill or a tactic. Don't want to clinch and hold because then you don't have any other response. You know what I'm saying? Like you should try to work on the inside. You should try to work. You know what I'm saying? Like work to the body. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can do instead of just clinching and holding and wait for the referee to fucking separate you. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez looked like he knew like what was going on throughout the whole entire fight. Honestly, like I gave Plant maybe 4 rounds. And that was it.
Well, Kenny Bayless sucked anyway. Like he just sucked ass, bro.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. You guys cook Major Key because I want to hear your opinion. I've been
Well,
talking about my opinion for a long ass time. Go ahead,
it's
sir.
all good. I mean, I think mine is very similar to Troy's in the sense that, you know what I'm saying? Kenny Bayless wanted to keep himself in the middle of shit to control the action as if he was paid off or something like that. Allowed too much clinching that was obviously disrupting the flow of the fight. And, but then warning David Benavidez for hitting behind the head when the dude's smothering himself and turning his face away. And then also, one missed low, body shot that caught him a little too low. Oh, here's a warning, you know what I'm saying? But nothing at all for the excessive clinching. And then on top of that, when David Benavidez hurt Plant, he goes and stops the momentum, stops the action to go to the doctor and say, hey, take a look at this. And then you could tell it was like straight acting, just looking up there, like just staring at his cut. You know what I'm saying? Like just staring at it like he's a doctor and shit. You know what I mean? It was all acting.
Yeah, they definitely gave man. I don't want to put no conspiracy theories, but I Kenny Bayless for me, I kept saying it throughout the whole entire time. Like, man, he could have called a whole bunch of calls tonight, but it didn't deter David Benavidez from winning. Didn't deter him from pushing forward with his game plan. Didn't deter him. Like, he was focused on, and it showed maturity because for me, I was saying that him being so mad at Caleb Plant and trying to knock him out, that he was going to get frustrated, that he could, actually fuck this fight up. You know what I'm saying? If he fought that way, if he fought angry, but he didn't. He actually what's it called? Stay composed. He didn't worry about all of the shit that was going against him. If you think about the referee in that situation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wonder. Can somebody check? I wonder if Caleb Plant took down the domain, the webpage.
Benavidez page.
Yeah. I wonder if he did
Did
that
he?
after the fight. Caleb Plant.
Why would he? Why? But I don't think. Why would he do that? And did you see how? And I did acknowledge how cordial they were and happy they were after they won. I did like. Do you think that they really dropped the beef and the beef is over versus Benavidez versus Caleb Plant and they're all good? And it did seem to me like it's over, right? And that's what you're
But
saying.
yeah,
Like, did they?
basically. Yeah, I mean, he whooped his ass. Earned Plant's what's called a respect. He said he's a hell of a boxer. He was the better man tonight. So it was clear they hugged it out. You know what I'm saying? Even David Benavidez said he would like to talk shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he actually respects the guy now. You know what I mean? This and that. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's useless to keep trolling the dude. You already trolled him. You fought. You know what I'm saying? You earned his respect. You lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
think
like
that's the
that.
only fair thing to do at
did.
this point.
Yeah, rematch or what's the next thing that they need to do?
There's no
What would be
rematch.
good for Caleb Plant? No, there's no rematch. I don't think. But
Yeah.
what would be next for either or? Now, okay. So now we have Benavidez. I'm rooting for. I want the Canelo Benavidez fight. I am Team Benavidez. You know what I'm saying, versus Canelo, and I will be Team Benavidez, right? Because this is the thing. I want to see that Canelo fight versus Benavidez. So what does Plant do? You know what I'm saying? And you think that Benavidez is gonna get this? He should get this, and he should petition it with the WBC.
He's not going to get it, and here's why. So the WBC convention, right, 2022, Samson did go up there and request that the fight with Canelo be mandated after this fight for whoever the winner is. They agreed. So yeah, they can mandate it, but here, what trumps mandatories?
Unification. So there's no unifications if you're on this.
But do you think that there won't be an option for unification up there at 175, and they won't hold that off the same way that they're holding off the 147 pound with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence potentially?
Go ahead, repeat that again. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, so the WBC's WBC, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably
Yeah.
hold that off for you and say, okay, well, it's because it's for undisputed at 175 because he's fighting Bivol, because he's gonna fight Bivol. He wants to fight Bivol September. So let's assume that he's going past Ryder and fighting Bivol. David Benavidez, if you ask me, since he's just May is just a month away. You know what I mean? I would say, hey, later on this year, you fight Ryder, because Ryder's going to lose against Canelo. So David Benavidez, stay tight on his tail. You know what I'm saying? Stay tight on his track. So you're making noise right behind him. All right, Canelo fought Ryder. Let's see how David Benavidez looks against Ryder. That just serves for more fuel to the fire. So that way, next May, boom, you got the super fight right there. No matter if Canelo loses or wins against Bivol because I think Bivol is just too crafty for him. But that's my opinion.
But Major Key, I think Benavidez is going to stay with PBC. The only way that Benavidez and Canelo would be made would be with PBC and Showtime,
He's with
right? Because
Incorrect.
Samson,
like,
isn't he?
Incorrect.
He's with
Incorrect.
Samson. He's not with
no, no,
PBC,
no,
bro.
no, no.
No.
But wait, wait,
Uh,
wait. Didn't they hold on, hold on. Didn't they sign a deal with Showtime recently?
no. 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 No.
And
No. No. No.
what
So
was it? What was
let me
the
just
contract with? Go ahead, go ahead.
no. We deal with the Benavides all the time, bro. He's signed to Samson Promotions. It's Samson. And
Okay,
so Samson has a deal like a deal with Showtime for the networks for the Showtime. I'm sorry, with PBC for the access to Showtime. So that's why they go through PBC for Showtime. But they don't need the network if they already have the zone supplying the network.
Right.
It's not exclusive. If that's what you're thinking, you're thinking it's exclusive to PBC.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay. Thank you. No, and that's what I thought because I did hear that Benavides was going to be signed with Showtime or PBC. So if it's not exclusive, right? They still do business with them. So Benavides could go with the Zone, Matchroom, or and make a fight with Canelo. Yeah, if
Yes,
that can
I'm
happen,
not saying
then
that they will. Not saying that they can't talk Canelo into coming over to Showtime. That's not what, because Canelo's a free agent. That's on him. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think that it would be, you know what I'm saying? David Benavidez versus Canelo next May. So to keep busy, since you asked the original question that you asked was what's next for them. So for me, what's next for David Benavidez is, in my opinion, should be Ryder, just so it looks like he's trying to knock out. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to finish everybody that Canelo
same
finished.
guy. Yeah, that would be great. But okay, so now Ryder is able to go to PBC and make a fight there.
That's a good question, but again, it's they still with the same promotional companies, so I don't see why not. You know what I mean? Unless in that deal, because I mean, besides that, who the fuck else does Ryder fight and make money?
Why not Bubu Andrade? Why not Bubu Andrade?
Sorry,
Why
I'm smoking
not?
some herb, bro.
No worries, no worries. I know it's your first time smoking weed.
Nah, man, it's just that for years I stopped like smoking weed, and I was just I like to drink, but then I recently quit drinking, so you know what I mean. I'm hitting my wife's blunt in the garage right now.
Nah, I've been smoking, man. I like to smoke. I actually want to go smoke, man.
Bro,
But
you sound like
man,
a damn
PBC
hippie, bro.
came in
You
the
always
building.
mad, relaxed, and calm. Shit, bro. You sound like a fucking hippie and shit, bro. You always like in Zen mode and shit.
No, because that's the thing, bro. I don't let a lot of things get to me, but once you get to me, like it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of those type of
You sound
like
like me. You sound like me.
like once it's on and popping. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's like I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. Like that's how it is in life, right? You know what I'm saying? You have to be calm, cool. Like if I see a situation, I'm not gonna freak out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna stay calm, cool, and composed, and you know what I'm saying, I'm ready for the moment. I'm saying that's how you have to be. But salute to Haplo. Haplo in the motherfucking building. Salute to Haplo. Let's go. Salute to JBC. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I'm saying, like, mention your name, but yeah, change that name, man. Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
When's your
You
birthday,
know what I'm
man?
saying?
And what
Like,
month?
bro, I'm a
Yeah,
Scorpio.
Cosmic. Oh, you're
Hell no.
Scorpio.
You one of these Zodiac gangs? You one of these Zodiac gangs too, Mr. Graham?
No, man, I'm a
Mr.
Leo,
Graham.
so I'm very laid back like that. I'm
Ah,
very laid
no.
back.
I don't. Yeah. He's like Major
Yeah,
Keys.
shout
He's like,
out to
like
Go
the
ahead, my bad.
Geminis, the Leos, the Scorpios. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the Zodiac.
You a Taurus though, right? I could have swore you said you was a Taurus.
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're a squad. I don't know why the fuck I remembered you saying Taurus because that's why I've been telling you Toro in the chats. Every time you call me Gemini, I put Toro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was like, man, the young bull. I'm saying the young bull.
Oh, nah.
But yeah,
You read that one too deep, bro. But shout out to Super Sardonic for understanding, man. Shout out to Super Sardonic for understanding. He's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? The alcohol is destructive to the body. You damn right about that, bro. And you know what? I started liking to drink a little too much during COVID, bro. And so recently, me and drinking had to break up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, fuck this, bro. You know what I mean? I prefer to just smoke, get a little lit, you know what I'm saying? And just chill, not drinking all night, arguing with dumbass motherfuckers on YouTube and shit.
oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, don't. You know what I'm saying, like, I that's why I try to be calm and cool and collected because I don't like to argue with people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not for me. But if I need to, I will. Uh, um, who the fuck is this paging me? Is that the kangaroo legend?
What's up?
Oi!
Oi, mate.
What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
Okay.
Well, did you wake up, baby? You fell asleep and you woke up?
Yeah, Black and Brown's whole panel took a power nap. There was like 6
What
people
happened?
on the panel and nobody was talking.
Ah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I try to, you know. Go ahead, Carl. Go ahead, sir. Are you gonna speak or no, Carl?
He fell back to sleep. He was talking in his sleep when he clicked the link.
Nah, fucking Carl.
Oh, man,
If we don't have no garages for him, he's not gonna talk. You want to see garage? He came here for the garage. You want me to show you your garage? Or what's going on?
What's up, Carl? Talk.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you.
No, just wondered. That was a good fight. That was a
Yeah.
good fight. Good card. Great card.
Yeah, man. I mean, I gotta from top to bottom. I would like to hear from each of y'all from top to bottom. So the first fight, very competitive. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? The right person won in Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm talking. That was the undercard. My bad. Where did it start on the? Abel Ramos and Cody Crowley. That was a good competitive fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Abel showed his journeyman type of experience. The second fight with I think this dude got robbed. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, Rayo got robbed in that one.
Yeah,
you know,
it was a close fight, man. I thought the
it
knockdown.
was close. It was close, but I think the wrong person got the nod, especially with them white ass scorecards too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they were pretty wide. But yeah, I thought the knockdown would have given him enough to win that fight, actually.
Yeah.
But the co-main was pretty ordinary.
But real quick.
Well, you know what? I apologize. No, that was the one. That was the one that they put 95, 94, all three judges. No. That one still, I don't know how they had. That means that they gave him 6 rounds, right? 3, and then he lost 3 rounds, and then that extra round with the knockdown. So they're saying that he won 6 rounds. I didn't see him winning 6 rounds.
Yeah, no, me either. No, it was a close fight, but he did like a Jack Catterall and didn't finish the fucking thing. Didn't finish the fight off.
Yeah.
I was still drinking.
And then Joey Spencer, that dude, Jesus Ramos was way bigger than him, bro. That shit looked like David and Goliath, bro. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck did Joey Spencer talk himself into? Because he's the one that requested that fight.
Yep.
And Jesus Ramos fucked him
he
up.
looked like a small guy. Yeah, nah. Jesus Ramos
Spencer
looked,
was
he looked massive.
He was outclassed.
Hell yeah. And then that main fight, like we said, man, David, I don't know if it was part of his plan at the beginning to try to bait Plant in, but Plant wasn't biting that shit. And then, he probably had to adjust the game plan. At first, he wasn't really cutting off the ring right, but then he started, throwing the punch while he was slanting his way in. And, I've been saying that that's what he needed to do was slant his way in, not just, go straight forward like he does.
Yep. Yeah, no, man. David proved his fucking worth. He's A-level fighter, man. Got
Yep.
a good gas tank. Yeah, I think he might have just started a little bit late. Geez, he gave some rounds away early. Took a while to get going.
That's the first question I'm going to ask him in the interview. I'm going to ask him what was his game plan.
Yep. When are you doing that?
Well, I'm not sure if he's. Well, Emily told me that she's not sure if he's going to take a vacation because he likes to take vacations after his fight. Usually that'd be like a week. But she said to hit her up after the fight. So that means for me Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going to hit her up, and that's his publicist. And then she'll let me know. She said she was going to ask him after the fight how he feels, if he wants to start taking interviews. I mean, and he didn't have no marks on the face, so I don't see why he would shy away from any interviews.
Yeah, no, he it was good they squashed the beef too, man. I mean, they're both good fighters. I think they're both A-class worthy, and I think it was good they squashed the beef at the end, man. The better man won. He admitted the better man won on the night. Shout out to him. I got a newfound respect for David now. David's proved himself to me, man. He deserves to be there. Not that proving himself to me means fucking anything, but to my eye, I just thought he had to step up. And
It only means anything. This is it, bro. He saw your kangaroo. He was like, man, this is it. I gotta knock Caleb Plant.
I've spoken to David before. I've spoken to him. He's a good dude, man. I spoke to him.
Yeah. No, you're right.
He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, man.
Good dude. Yeah, I'll rock with him, man.
Who's breathing like that?
What's that?
Haplo. Oh no, I'm just Haplo. Salute Haplo. Haplo.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Haplo,
Yeah, I'm
what's
here.
going on, bro?
What's up, fellas?
What's going on? I can't even see him on the panel. Oh, that's because you got the background. I see.
Yeah, I'm here.
What did you think of the card, Haplo?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good card. I was happy with it. You know, I mean, I wish it wasn't pay-per-view, but whatever. I bought it. Excuse me. Yeah, it was a good card. I thought Spencer was like the one weak point in the card.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he basically did everything you could possibly do wrong.
Yeah, bro. I was disappointed.
Waiting too long, one punching, not throwing combos, putting his hands down, you know, just fucking a total fucking disaster, bro.
Well, even if, you know what this showed me, because I was like pushing for Spencer, man, but this tells me right now, based on the size difference and all that, and that's wrong. That tells me right there that he's not gonna do anything at all in this division, anything at all, because he's not. You know what I'm saying? With the other type of dudes in this division, they're just as big and just as rangy, and they're gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? And their hands are gonna be.
Yeah, he should go back down, bro. And even then, he needs to fucking tighten up his fucking game.
Yeah, he does. Looked really second rate tonight.
Yeah, kept his hands down instead of covering up. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you were going to get monster shots thrown at you. You know, this is like, completely reckless.
And, like, I don't get why guys, I don't know, maybe it's a nervous thing. Like, they're getting their ass whooped and they go back to the corner smiling like they did something good. Like, that always annoys me.
Yeah.
But Spencer wasn't fucking hitting back, man. He was just getting wild on.
He was waiting forever, bro. It was like waiting too long, you know, a study of waiting too long. That's all that fight was.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what, but David, man, that dude's got a hell of a gas tank. Fuck, I didn't think he'd have that good of a gas tank, but he did.
And that Canadian dude, what was his name? Crowley? Yeah, I thought he did a good job of keeping the pressure on. That Ramos fucking fucked up too. His fight plan was ass as well. I mean, sit on the ropes the whole fight and what? Think you're gonna do what?
Try to counterpunch and shit off the ropes. It's like, he was like, no,
it
you do that
working,
when yeah, it wasn't. No, it worked for in the 11th round. It worked in the 11th round.
That's when he was fighting in the middle of the ring, though. Towards the end of the fight, he got off the ropes, but it was too little, too late.
His corner told him get off the ropes and start moving using the distance, and that's what he did, and that's how he caught him.
That's when he was doing better, but it was too little, too late.
Yeah, that was too little, too late. I agree. But yeah, his family member in the Coleman event. How did he look? Hold on.
Yeah,
So
that was
let's
the one
not
we were
skip
just talking about.
past.
That was Jesus Ramos.
Yeah, that was the guy who beat the shit
What,
out of
what happened?
Spencer's ass.
What happened with Colbert? What did you guys think about that?
They gave him a robbery decision over Valenzuela.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Yeah,
robbery.
that
It
was
was a
crazy.
gift. He was given a gift. It was a close fight.
It was
I
a
thought
big
the knockdown
favor.
would have given him a bit.
Yeah, even then, you're saying that he won 6 rounds, which I didn't see.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
see
didn't
him
think he
winning
won.
6 rounds.
no, I didn't think he did.
Yeah,
I could have gone with the draw on that one.
The draw is the closest that you can go.
Yeah, was there one draw or were they all? Was it unanimous?
But then even with that, if it would have been like that, right? Then it would have been 5 round. 5 rounds to 5 rounds, and then it would have been 85 to 84 in this dude's favor, in Valenzuela's favor, because of the 10-8 round.
With the knockdown, yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, there's no way Venezuela lost that fight.
I had him winning fucking 7 rounds.
If it was an even, I have Venezuela winning six good, right? 7, me favoring Venezuela, and then 5 being generous to fucking what's it called, Colbert. But even then,
Yeah,
Venezuela
I think
won this year.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Pablo. Go ahead.
No. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're good. I'm just saying I was done with what I was saying. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, Major Key just made a good point. I had 5-5 in terms of rounds, but with the knockdown, yeah, the other guy should have won. Valenzuela or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Haplo. I thought he did enough with the knockdown to win the fight. But tell you what, Johnny Boy Crack hit the nail on the head. Benavidez did a great job of beating the referee and Plant tonight. The Kenny Bayless had a fucking horrible fucking night.
Is that really Johnny Boy, or is that someone who's fucking with him?
No, it's Johnny Boy Crack.
That's PBC's model referee, bro. That's PBC's model referee.
Yep.
He's probably their trainer.
Not Johnny Boy Crack, but you talking about Kenny Bayless, right?
Yeah.
No, but I count
Bayless
JBC. He's a good troll, man. I wish he would change his name because you know what I'm saying.
Kenny Bayless has always been a fucked up ref, bro. Honestly, bro. He doesn't let people fight on the inside. That's just he's known for that, and that's probably why they picked him from Plant's side, because he got the bigger ring. Then you get Bayless. You think like, all right, I'm protected, but he still lost.
Yeah, that was a big ass ring, bro.
Yeah, 22. 22's 22's
okay,
on the
can
big
I say
side.
something real quick?
No.
Can I say something? Because this affected all of the rest of the cards, all of the rest of the fights, right? Am I crazy? Do I remember when they used to have these big rings, but they could like narrow it down, like push them in,
They adjusted by the turnbuckle.
Right?
Yeah, they can adjust.
They bring the turnbuckle
exactly.
20, 22, they can, 18,
Yeah.
you can adjust it. Yeah.
So they allowed this shit to happen for all the fights?
Marcus of Queensberry rules, I believe, says 22 is standard. But that's old as shit. Usually you get like a 20. 20 is about standard for today. 18 or 20.
He must have fought Tony Harrison in an 8-foot ring, because all I heard was pissing and moaning about how the ring was too small for Tony Harrison.
That was probably an 18.
Must have been 8 foot or maybe a phone booth.
No, 18, bro. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, I couldn't care less if they fought on a fucking football field. At the end of the day, if you cut the ring off like champions do, that's how you win fights.
True. Yeah, the size of the ring really shouldn't matter. If like, if you're fighting whatever style you're fighting, you have to adjust to that, and that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. No, you're right. You should be prepared to be able to fight a small ring or large ring, but when you're smaller fighters, you know what I'm saying, like lower weight classes, should it be a smaller ring or should you have a big ring like that? Because like this was what type of ring was it? Like a heavyweight ring? You know what I'm saying, like big guys being able to move, or should you just fight whatever type of fight?
I mean, I've seen heavyweights fight in small rings. I mean, it was a 22-foot ring. It's not the biggest ring I've ever seen, but like I think in the Marcus of Queensberry rules, I think it says the standard is 22. Let me look it up. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Don't go away, Haplo, motherfucker. Okay. But yeah, no, my whole thing is it because like if you're a smaller guy, if you're a smaller guy and you're fighting in this big ring, you know what I'm saying, that's made for heavyweights, is it how does it affect you? Does it affect you? Do you think it affects you or?
I know what you mean. I know
Yeah,
what you mean.
Marcus of
More,
Queensberry rules is 24 foot, so that was even considering that's the rules that the general rules that we've been boxing under since John L. Sullivan beat fucking Corbett. The 24-foot ring is supposed to be the standard, but most of the time you see a 20 or an 18. That's what you see.
Okay, somebody was saying something before. Who was that? Okay, no, and is that just standard? Should that be standard for every weight class? Like every weight class, should that be standard or should it be based on their height? You know what I'm saying? Because like if you're a little guy and another guy's a little guy, and what would be the norm? You know what I'm saying? Because like is it a one?
Practicality wise, Cosmic, like if you think about it at an event, you're gonna have normally the way things went back in the day was like you'd have the lower weight class fights, then you'd have the middle, then you'd have the heavyweight fight. So they all fought in the same ring size, and that's sort of the way it goes. If it was fair, yeah, I guess you'd have different rings for different size guys, but it's just not practical because how do you do that?
Well, to be honest with you,
that's what I was saying. No.
All right, Jack, I'm gonna fall back, y'all. You have a great night, bro.
All right.
No.
Cosmic, I was going to say that the standard size boxing ring is between 18 to 22 feet. That's the standard size. 24 is big, right? So, and how it would work if you were smaller and you were fighting a guy that was bigger than you. You would just have more room to maneuver around. If you were a boxer, if you're one of those guys that fight like a Tyson style or something like that, then basically you just have to you pressure, and the size of the ring don't matter really, unless you're fighting a very good boxer. Like take a Pacquiao who is, you can't say he's a pressure fighter. He gives you a lot of angles, right? In a ring that size, it helps him in two different ways. If he gets hurt, he could move. He could move around and stuff. And if he gets you hurt, then you just have a long way to fall. Pretty much,
Bottom line is like you should be prepared to fight in any size ring and know how to use the ring and whatever space you got, maximize it.
Facts.
No, right. I don't disagree with you. I don't. I don't disagree with you, and I'm not trying to make excuses for anybody that yeah, you should be able to fight in any of these types of environments, right? But I'm just trying to have an understanding because I've seen fighters, small fight in close fights because there's just shorter, smaller, right? And then you have taller heavyweights that fight in larger rings because that makes sense because they're fucking bigger dudes. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cover more ground. But that's what I'm just trying to understand. That's all. The one size fits all, I don't think that it applies, but to each his own. Because the one thing that I saw tonight, it seemed like the ring was the same size for all of these fights, but I've seen the way that they can push the rings in closer by putting the turnbuckles in more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
but
can they can
I'd never seen
make.
a card cause where they adjusted the size of the ring for different bouts. I mean,
Nah,
once
not
the
not in one card.
once the ring is set, that's the
It's set.
size. Yeah.
Yeah, it can't be touched.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, and I've also seen where they touched them and they've fallen apart. Also seen where they manipulated. They have those rings where they can push the buckles in and out. You know what I'm saying? And make it from 18, I think, to 18 to 24, or is it? Is there 18 or to 22? You can just like slide the belt buckles back and forth, and then that doesn't go too well either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've never seen that done. Actually, I don't know if you have, but I've never seen them adjust the size of
Yeah,
the
no, I've
ring
seen it.
for different fights.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen the ring. I've seen it break. I've seen one of the corners break before. I've seen one of the corners break in Australia.
Yeah, I just never seen them
I've
adjust the
never seen them adjust
size.
it. Nah,
Yeah.
nah, nah, me either.
Okay. And one of the things is I don't want to make excuses for these fights as far as like how big the ring was, with each fight, but it's just sometimes like welterweight fights, heavyweight fights, they vary in the ring size, and I think some of these fights were a little bit too big for them. I mean, for the size of the fighters. That's all. But yeah, great card, great fights. Man,
Yeah, who does Benavidez? Who's his next opponent? Who's his next opponent?
fuck.
I gotta
Who
say
do you think?
Morel, bro.
Uh,
Morel. I would put him in with Morel.
Morel,
I don't think Morel's
Charlo.
ready.
It doesn't matter, bro. He's got a belt, bro. He's got to fight. Like I'm tired of all this bullshit about guys who have titles and they're not ready. Like, bro, then don't get the title. Like you have a title now, you got to defend it. I think Morel would beat Benavidez. Actually, that's my
You think?
opinion.
I think it'd be a great fight. They both love.
I think you would beat him.
Yeah, he's a good boxer, man. He's a smart boxer, Morel. He's very smart.
Benavidez makes a lot of mistakes, bro. I mean, he gives up his height. He squares up. I mean, he keeps his hands low when he's throwing combos. Like, he's open for counters. And Morel's a super accurate counter puncher.
Okay. Based on if Haplo, if you're gonna ask me, who would I have winning right now? Benavidez versus Morel. I have Benavidez. Based on what I saw tonight, I have Benavidez. He looked sharp. Benavidez looked sharp. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like the clumsy, basic, standard, come forward type of fighter, bro. If people were giving, because you were giving Caleb Plant credit, you were saying that Caleb Plant was going to beat Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Like Benavidez didn't
No,
come
I
in
picked
there
Benavidez.
basic as hell. Oh, did you? I thought I
Yeah.
saw you picking Plant the other night.
No,
No.
I had Plant.
But it's all good. It's all good.
I
Okay,
had Plant.
but you know what I'm saying?
I
Like
had,
maybe I heard it wrong, but was this the clumsy, come forward, one-dimensional fighter that everybody predicted, or was Benavidez? Did he show you something different, or was he the same Benavidez that you guys thought?
I mean, to me, he was the same Benavidez that I thought, and I thought he would win because I think Plant is overrated anyway.
yeah. Yeah, at least Plant's a good gauge stick, for 168. I think at least he's been in some decent fights. So I think Benavidez proved that he deserves to be there, but I didn't think he was he didn't blow me out of the water. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people thought he was going to knock him out, and our Plant was going to gas and fucking.
Pretty much everyone thought he was going to knock Plant out. I mean, 75% of the people I talked to.
Yeah, he looked good. Don't get me wrong. He looked good, but to me, it was a bit slow to get started. And Plant got away to the start that we thought he would. And then Benavidez proved he's got a good tank. And he punished Plant with some good shots. Well, I think Plant got a bit sloppy in the end, and
yeah, Plant needed to hurt him in the first part of the fight. He
didn't get his respect.
He needed to rock him, wobble him or something early.
Yeah, totally. Couldn't agree more. But I didn't see Benavidez. I don't know. I don't see him beating Canelo. I definitely don't see him beating Canelo.
I mean, the size difference is just so huge, bro. You got one guy who's probably really a cruiserweight, draining himself down, and another guy who came up from 147.
But Haplo, Plant looked fucking bigger than fucking Benavidez in the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? Muscular wise, muscle mass wise. Bro, did you see his back?
He was
his
heavier.
Back was like, holy shit. Come on,
Yeah, he
man.
was
That's the thing. So okay, and he was heavier. You're right. He was heavier by a pound. So how is it that
but in the ring,
was
in the fight, yeah, but in the fight,
after the rehydration, after they rehydrated?
Yeah,
because they
Benavidez
rehydrate, but
definitely bigger.
everybody has the benefit of rehydrating, right? Unless there's a rehydration clause, right? Unless they say you can only rehydrate a certain amount. But both of them had the same thing. They had the same opportunity, right? One came 1 pound lower.
I think the IBF have a maximum of 20 pounds. I think they're the only sanctioning body that have a mandatory 20 pound.
Did anyone get a weight on Benavidez before, after the rehydration? Because I'd be curious to know that.
Yeah, because he did blow up a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, we were yeah. Did he or did he not? Maybe see some people they look a little bit bigger with water, right? So you could say that Benavidez was lost all his water weight. You could see that Plant had a whole bunch of fucking muscle. He was bigger in the weigh-in, but then did Benavidez gain more water weight? That doesn't muscle means more than water weight. I mean,
yeah, Plant is fighting closer to Plant to me is a natural super middleweight where Benavidez drains himself down and rehydrates.
Yeah, he looked a bit like Devin Haney in that weigh-in, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, but don't go. Let's not go through the excuse that he's a weight bully and this. If you make weight, you make weight. That is it. We know that, right?
I'm not
Do we
making
not know that?
excuses. I'm just trying to answer your
No,
question
it's
that
okay.
you asked me.
Okay, so my question is, let me rephrase this question. If you make weight, if you come in at 168, which Benavidez came in at 166?
Yep.
Are you a weight bully or you came in on weight? You actually came underweight. Now, if there's a rehydration clause where you can't
a weight bully to me causes somebody who's fighting in division where they don't really belong. And I think that's Benavidez. And the evidence I give you is losing his title for doing cocaine and trying to make weight, and then losing his title not making weight.
Yeah.
And in this fight, you know, he can't. He was able to do it, but he had, you know, the best juice man in the game, Heredia.
Okay. Now this is the thing. Are you going to judge people based on their past actions or what they're doing now? Because he's doing now, because he's been a fucking fat kid through all of his life, right?
Right.
Benavidez has. Now he's in shape.
Yes.
Now he has the right people. He did every single thing that he needed to do in order to be in this fight and be prepared to the best of his ability. You know what I'm saying? I saw the mid-work guy that they had. I saw Heredia that they had as far as like his strength and conditioning, and let's say what the fuck is it called? Nutritionist type of shit. Same thing that Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant has a nutritionist also. You know what I'm saying? And he's been in shape for a very long time. So honestly, I think that the Benavidez camp has been investing in the nutrition, in the actual right steps to have Benavidez in shape, right? So previously he might have fucking not made the weight because he didn't have the team, and he was a fat kid. That's all I'm saying.
If you're a professional fighter, you got to make weight and you got to fight. And he failed.
Yeah.
He lost his title. Not that many people lose their title.
That was in the past, though.
Scale.
That was in the past.
It was in the past.
Yes.
But it happened.
It was the consequences.
You're
right.
It was in the past. And what has he done since? What has he done since? He made any excuses, or has he just kept winning? Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's done.
Yeah, those are the consequences that he.
It happened twice, though. It wasn't just one time.
And
Haplo, have you ever been locked up? Have you ever been locked up in your life? You paid the consequences, and now you're.
Have you ever made any mistakes in your life? Is what he's asking you. Have you ever made any
mistake? Oh yeah.
Oh sure, yeah. Of course.
You made a mistake before. Okay.
And people still judge you by those same mistakes.
Huh?
Right.
No, I
Should we still judge you based on those mistakes? Should we still judge you based on those mistakes, or have you improved? Are you?
I'm not judging him.
Person, or
it's just a fact, bro. Like these things are on your record. It's like Canelo failing a drug test.
Exactly.
Like
right.
That's never going away, bro.
No. But that has nothing to do with present day. That was past tense. It has nothing to do with it. All that stuff you're talking about didn't happen yesterday. It happened. When did that stuff happen? How many years ago?
My point is this, Troy, that the guy's killing himself to make 168.
I saw the fight. I didn't see a guy that killed himself to make 168 at all tonight.
Well, he had Memo Heredia in his corner.
Which means what?
I don't know.
Who did he have in his corner?
Memo Heredia is?
Okay, listen to me.
Who did Plant have in his corner? Who has Plant have in the past fucking 3 fights that he's had?
Conte,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Heredia versus Conte.
Haplo. Is Conte and Heredia the ones that are in the ring fighting, or the fighters fighting in the ring? Who's fighting in the ring?
Come on, simple question. You know the answer.
I know that.
So you're trying to say he was doping,
fighters
right?
are fighting in the ring, not Conte or Heredia.
Mm-hmm. Right. But Haplo you're trying to say that he was doping, right? Can you prove he was doping? You have any proof?
No, none whatsoever.
Right.
But
so what
I
you're
think
doing
to myself,
is
why does anybody hire Memo Heredia?
Because he's good at what he does. You know, whatever he does, he's good at what he does. And
what he does is doping.
If he was dirty, he would have popped dirty, and this fight would have never happened.
Bro, Memo Heredia's quote is, "Give me 50 grand, and I'll make you a performance-enhancing drug that cannot be
detected." David Benavidez was dirty. He would have popped dirty, and
because there was no VADA testing, bro. There was no
VADA
testing. Troy, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You do know that, right? You
Troy,
no,
you don't
what you
know what
do
you're
know that
talking about,
VADA
bro.
testing is not a mandatory thing in boxing,
There's
correct?
a thing
It's
called
called
designer
voluntary.
performance enhancing
It's called
drugs
voluntary. It's not a part
that
of boxing whatsoever.
cannot be detected.
It's
They can't be
voluntary.
detected. Okay.
What?
Well, I have no proof, and you have no proof.
Okay,
Y'all said the
you're
same
right.
thing about
And
Pacquiao, and he fought for 20 plus years and never popped. He said the
none,
same thing about Pacquiao.
let me
Same
say
damn
something
thing.
real quick.
Why are
Unless you
you
can
bringing
prove
up
it, you should
Pacquiao,
open your
though?
mouth and say it.
We're talking about Memo Heredia.
But what I'm
Talk about
saying, no,
Marquez.
we talking
We're
about
not
David
talking about.
Benavidez. We talking about
You
David
don't
Benavidez.
think Marquez looked a little
We're
suspect
talking about David Benavidez.
when he was with Heredia
We're
there?
talking about David
No,
Benavidez.
you
No
brought
one
up
else.
Pacquiao, motherfucker.
Yes, I didn't fuck your mother, but we're talking about David Benavidez. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Thank you.
You couldn't fuck anybody. You can't even get out of bed, bro.
I'm actually standing up right now. Go ahead and say it. Go
Wow.
ahead and say it.
Wait,
Go ahead
let's
and say
give him
it.
a round of applause.
Go ahead and say it.
Amazing.
I love guys like you. I love
That's
guys like
amazing.
you, man. You always want to attack somebody's weakness and think they're gonna back down, which makes you a sucker.
I know. You like to talk tough, but then when
No,
someone
no.
fucking
I
points
don't
out
talk
that you
tough. I
can't
am
fucking
tough,
move,
actually.
Why are we going?
when someone points
I
out
am
you
tough.
can't
I'm
move,
just tough in a
then
different
you
way.
get
That's all.
insulted. Okay.
Hold on,
I'm just tough in a
All right,
different
be
way.
insulted. Be
Okay.
insulted.
Yeah,
with
good.
Be
all
insulted.
the respect,
Yeah.
gentlemen,
I don't mind. Be
Okay, good.
insulted.
I'm actually going
This is
on
the
mute.
thing. None
Good.
of these guys have. In the next couple of days, if something comes back to them being reported as being on steroids, I can't say that they are or not. You know what I'm saying? We could say the
It's
same
not
thing
going to
for
come
both
back,
teams.
cause
So
it's
it's
not.
not okay. Then
No.
and none of them,
The whole point is
okay.
Memo
So you
Heredia
said,
knows how
hold
to
on, but
create.
Haplo.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, right. So then Haplo, don't be naive. Then they should have fucking both of them volunteered for a what's it called, that a drug testing
Yeah, Vada.
camp, right? They should have all, yeah, Vada. Let's say they did Vada, right? They should have both volunteered for it. So because
Bro, but they
you
didn't.
could say that they're but they didn't. That means that they could both be on
There's
this
a,
shit, right?
that's
Haplo?
I'm saying
They could be both
it
be on
was a
this shit,
juice
okay?
it was a juiced up fight in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And the best juicer won, or the best skilled fighter
Right.
won. If they're all on
Exactly.
if they're
You know
both
what
on the
you are,
best,
right, Haslo?
okay. But if they're both on the same playing field, then the best fighter won, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, but you know what you're doing, right, Haslo? You're prejudging, which makes you prejudiced. That's what you're doing. You have no proof, but you're prejudging someone based on something from yesterday. That's
I'm not
prejudging.
prejudging.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
post judging.
So
I'm
so
post judging. I'm
you're
post
actually
judging
prejudiced,
based on
Haslo.
the
You're a very
past.
prejudiced person.
Based on the past, I'm post judging, not prejudging.
I'm sorry that everybody isn't perfect like you and don't make mistakes and all that. But people make mistakes. Everybody has a past, tell us about your mistakes. I'll be more than happy to tell you about mine. But I
Well,
guarantee you that you won't talk about your mistakes, will
I don't
you?
want to
You
hear
like to
about your
talk about other
mistakes,
people's
but I'm
mistakes.
happy. I'm happy
No.
I'm
I
happy that I'm
guarantee you that you won't
perfect.
stand. I
I'm glad
guarantee
you
that you
think
won't
I'm
put yourself
perfect.
on Front Street.
I'm
This
glad you
young
think I'm
man. No,
perfect.
hold on. This young man we talk about, David Benavidez. We actually interviewed him, and he told the truth. He said I fucked up and I did this and I did that. He didn't hold back on himself. He was his hardest judge. So I have a lot of respect for him, more so than you, because
No, I
trust
mean,
me,
you like
people
to
like
suck the
you,
Benavidez family
people
off
like
because they gave you an
people like
interview.
you, all they do is just talk about
You
what
like
people
to
have done
kiss
in the
their
past
ass because they gave
and
you an
and, and,
interview.
and, and then
And
talk
I
about
don't
their
give a fuck
mistakes.
about interviews.
But
Come on, Haplo. Come on,
but you
man.
never talk about your
Keep on
mistakes.
kissing their ass because
All
they
you
gave
do
you
is
an
judge
interview.
people. All you do is judge people, man. But
You're like a little doggy. They
yes,
gave you a milk
exactly.
bone,
All
and
I
now
know
you're
is this,
happy.
brother, and all I know is this. I don't judge anybody by their mistakes. I judge them by what their character shows me. And what you're showing me right now is that you're a prejudiced sucker. Okay, that's all you are, baby. That's it.
Okay, cool. Your opinion of me
The one
matters
thing that,
about as much as a fucking ant's.
but this is the thing, Haplo. if this was something that Caleb Plant and his team, because Caleb Plant is a type of person that will bring these type of things. He's brought that shit up against Canelo, saying that Canelo was on steroids and doing all of this shit. Then why didn't they talk about any type of testing? So I didn't hear any type of testing. I didn't hear year-round
There
testing
wasn't
or
any.
6 month.
That's hence the point I'm
Of
trying to
course.
make.
There
I mean,
wasn't
they had
any
the
because they
regular.
both decided that it.
No, they had the
But
regular
was it a
commission
mutual thing?
testing. They had the
Okay, but
regular
was it a
commission
mutual thing
testing.
or okay? So Caleb Plant is a victim. Caleb Plant is the one that was
Did I
like,
say
oh,
that?
I
I didn't say that.
okay,
Caleb Plant is with
but
fucking
you
Victor
kind of
Conte.
right, exactly. Well, all I'm saying is if they wanted to have sanctioning somebody that's going to test both of them, they would have picked that.
Hmm.
There, nobody's crying about that. Nobody's crying about that the whole fucking drug testing. You know what I'm saying
I'm not crying
if
about it,
somebody
bro.
got away
What
with
are
it.
you talking about?
Oh no. I'm saying either camps, not you per se. I'm not attacking you, Hackle. I'm just saying like between Benavidez and Caleb Plant, they did not argue about VADA or any type of testing. They didn't disagree. So I'm not going to sit here and
Right.
argue about whether they got tested or not. You know what I'm saying? You're
They
right. They could
they
be. They
only they
could
only had
both
the
be
regular
on fucking
commission
steroids.
testing. What they had was the regular
Okay.
commission testing. Yes. They didn't have VADA.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
but we can't say that any of them have been cheating or tested positive
Or
for
not.
any of
We
this
can't
shit
say they have or not.
or not.
Right.
So okay, but or not. You said that, right? Yeah, you ready,
Yep.
Haplo? Are you ready?
Yep.
Then don't accuse them. Then don't accuse them of being on shit or not.
Bro, look,
You
there's
can't say they
the
are
only fighters I've
or
ever
not.
seen hire Memo Heredia
Come
are
on,
guys that
Haplo.
wanted that
I'm just
juice.
saying,
I mean, I'm just saying.
right?
I'm not trying to
And the
take away
only
anything
other
from the guy.
people that hired Victor Conte, Victor Conte too. Who did
I mean,
okay,
Victor Conte.
cool.
Look, Victor Conte is a little bit
He's
different,
more innocent.
but the
Okay. He's more
same.
professional.
They're the
He's more
same.
professional.
They're sort of the same, but
They're the
different.
same
Here's
or not?
why. Have you ever
Then
seen
what is the
Victor
argument
Conte?
then, Haplo?
Have you ever seen Victor Conte on camera shoot himself up with EPO?
No, I have
Well,
not.
Memo Heredia has.
That's on him. So if is he doing it to, bro? I don't know all the. This is the thing though. So we're
I mean,
basing it
you
off
should
of
go watch it and figure it like form your own opinion. I'm not trying to take
right.
anything away from anybody
Okay.
or say anybody cheated.
No, you're not.
I have no proof of anything.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is what I think personally, my opinion
Okay.
is there's only one reason why people hire Memo Heredia.
Okay. So are you trying to say that Benavidez, David Benavidez hired Heredia to get on steroids, and this is the reason why he won? Is that what you're trying to say, or what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it's the biggest fight of his career so far.
Okay.
And they wanted every advantage possible.
Why didn't Caleb Plant push for VADA testing then, Haplo? Why didn't he push for VADA testing?
I don't know. You got to ask Caleb Plant that question.
Thank you very much. That's the most intelligent thing you said.
We
all night.
I mean, everything I say is intelligent. You're just too dumb to realize it.
No. But this is the thing, though. You're complaining about some. So you should be advising
Bro,
Caleb
I'm
Plant.
not complaining.
You should be the one that.
I'm not complaining.
No. But this is the thing. It seems like you're trying to say that David Benavidez was on PEDs, and they outsmarted Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant's PED team was not as smart as fucking David Benavidez' PED team, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it?
No, that's not at all what I'm saying.
Who won the PED according to what is the narrative though? So would it be that you did hire a
I think
nutritionist, somebody
if
that
you're asking me who I think is better at blood doping between Heredia and Conte, I would say Heredia because he's a chemist and Conte is a fucking bass player from fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire.
fuck that flow. This is all I'm saying. I don't want to discredit anybody for their wins tonight. I think that it was a great fight, and that
I'm not
it is what it
discrediting
is.
anyone.
What? Okay, but it did seem like you were trying to elude the fact that
I'm
David
just pointing
Benavidez
out.
hired
I'm just
hired.
pointing out.
Okay, you pointing out.
I'm
Okay,
pointing
and
out
then
the fact
I
that he
pointed
hired
out,
a certain
and
guy.
Graham pointed out, and we pointed out that he also hired another guy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we also pointed out how it doesn't matter because none of them hired a fucking a
I
testing
mean,
Vada or
Benavidez
Osada
has
or
been with
anybody
Conte
else.
before, right? He's worked with
Yeah,
Conte
he was there
before.
with, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He was. A lot of people
So,
worked with him.
I mean, yeah.
What are you trying to allude to? Name the names.
I'm just pointing out. I'm just saying that Victor Conte
Oh,
has
no,
worked
no,
with
no.
both
You
guys.
can't point them out. Explain what is the what are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, bro. I said what I was trying to say a long time ago. I said that fucking there's only one reason why people hire Memo Heredia, in my opinion. No proof, no nothing.
No
And they're
proof. You're
not going to
right. No
catch it.
proof. No proof.
They're
Okay.
not going to catch it either.
You're right.
Because Memo Heredia's quote is, give me $50,000 and I'll create a fucking performance-enhancing
That's
drug
cheap.
that cannot be detected.
That's cheap. And guess what? The same people that work with Caleb Plant can do the same fucking thing.
Probably so.
And a lot of other people can too.
Probably so.
And
No
unless
doubt.
you put it in a contract that you're going to have some type of testing, therefore, it
VADA is
is
the
what it
only
is,
fucking
right?
organization that's really ever caught any of these cheaters. I mean, I guess a couple of them were caught back in the day by commission testing, but since like the last 20 years or so, like VADA is the only one catching anybody.
VADA is not a part of boxing. It's a voluntary thing. It's not mandatory in boxing. I don't know why you keep bringing it up.
That's what the V stands for in VADA, voluntary.
So why do you keep bringing it up when it's not a standard thing?
Well, they didn't have it.
It's because there's no need to have it. It's not standard.
No, well, but
it's voluntary.
Yeah, if you're not willing to volunteer, yeah, exactly. That's the definitions of volunteering. Like, okay, if one wants to volunteer, right, and the other one doesn't, then yeah, he could be the one that's not doing the shit. But if both of them volunteer, you know what I'm saying? What does that mean?
Huh? What was the question?
So if
He's
one,
supposed to play in English.
If what I'm saying is, Haplo, if one wants to volunteer, which would be a volunteer system, right? And the other one doesn't want to volunteer, then that's the one that's trying to not be a part of being tested, right? He's the
And
one
in
that's
this
being
case,
running away from it.
case, neither one volunteered.
Then what is your argument, Haplo?
There's no argument.
They could both be on. They could both be on. They could be both be on the juice. They could both be on the juice.
Exactly.
Yeah, they could both
That's
be.
exactly right. Now we're on the same page.
Who is okay?
They
Okay,
could
they
both
can be
be on
both
the
on the
juice.
juice, right?
Yes.
Now, this is the thing. So I don't know, and I'm not gonna judge them if they were or not. Or that's the thing. They both agreed, and none of them are arguing about this shit. None of them are saying like, "Oh, he should have been tested," or "He's on the juice." They could be both on the juice. So it's kind of like an argument we don't need to argue about, right? That's your opinion that one is on the juice and one has better supplements. If you were saying that Heredia is the better
My argument is
whatever,
that they're both on the juice. Probably. I mean, possibly is what I should say. It's possible that they both are.
It's possible. Okay, man. See, that's the thing, man. That's where things get. That's why you need to prove it possible, and maybes
Well, I
doesn't
think the
mean that
proof
they're
will
both not
be
the Jews.
here's where we're gonna
The
find
proof
out.
is when they get
No,
proven to be
listen. When
innocent
Canelo
until proven guilty, Haplo.
when
Innocent
Canelo
until proven guilty.
when Canelo got caught for clenbuterol, ever since then they've been testing his ass like a motherfucker. So Benavidez fights Canelo. The testing will be different than it was for this fight, and we'll see if he looks better, worse, or the same.
Yeah, but we can't go on ifs. If this happens, if this happens, it, we may not see Benavidez versus Canelo.
I mean, we
You know what I'm
have
saying?
to.
But
What other choice do we
No, we
have to
don't.
go? What other choice do we have?
We have to just make. We just have to enjoy the fights they give us. We don't have to go on
Right. I enjoyed the
any
fight.
any witch hunt.
I already
I can't tell
enjoyed the
you
fight,
enjoyed the fight
Troy.
because you talking about drugs and Vada and all that.
I'm
What
talking
fight?
about
yeah,
Memo
that's what I'm
Heredia,
saying,
bro.
Haplo.
He
I
didn't
didn't
fight
say I
tonight,
Yeah,
didn't
man.
enjoy the
but
fight.
we're caught
He
up
didn't.
with the, yeah.
He didn't fight tonight though. David
So
Benavidez
you
and Plant fought.
Another way
yeah,
of
no,
looking
no.
at it would be
According to
Victor
Haplo, and I
Conte
respect and
Heredia
I
fought.
respect. Right, exactly. So who won the next fight versus Canelo?
Heredia.
Haplo,
Heredia
and not
always wins.
Heredia, Team Heredia. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
Benavidez was not
I never
even
seen
the
him
fighter that
lose.
was in this fight. It was Heredia. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay, so who's Heredia's next champion? What's his next fight?
I don't know. Whoever
Where is
hires
he
his
in
ass.
the pound for pound list?
Whoever hires him.
How many fighters exactly work with this guy that you're talking about right now? Currently, do you know?
The only
Because
ones I know of for
hmm
sure that because I don't really follow the guy,
Okay,
but
okay. We'll just name him.
the only ones I know are Marquez and
Mhm.
fucking Benavidez.
Marquez is retired,
Marquez
isn't
is
he?
retired.
Thank you. I said
I'm
currently.
saying
You wrote it on my ticket.
guys who worked with Heredia, Marquez and those are the ones I know
have
of.
have
Okay, so you don't know who he
and
works with
since
currently, do you?
No,
Okay, thank you. You should have started the statement with that. Thanks.
I mean I never said any different.
Oh, okay,
but
sir.
but, but Haplo, this is the thing. He's been waiting this whole entire time since Marquez to Benavides, and he's been like $50,000. That's cheap. He hasn't made any money. He hasn't
I
like
mean,
worked
you
with any
guys are really
fighters.
intrigued by this. I thought I was just, making a
You named
simple
it,
point.
bruh. Haplo,
I was making a
Haplo.
simple point.
You're my homie, man.
It's not
I'm
that
saying
big of a
we've been
deal,
cool.
honestly. I enjoyed
Th-
the
th-
fights.
th- There's Yeah, this was an amazing fight, but it's made it. You came across like saying that Heredia was the one that beat Caleb Plant tonight, and that's not the way you made it seem. But what
It
I
could
saw
be
is
that could
that
be the case.
Benavidez,
It could be the case.
it could
Not
be the case.
necessarily the case, but it could be.
Yeah, and this is why we keep on arguing with you, Pablo. It's all good, man. This was crazy. But
I
salute to
mean,
TY,
is that not a
in the motherfucking
possibility?
building.
Is what I'm
No, no,
saying
no, 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 no.
impossible? Is what I'm saying
It could be
impossible?
possible, but it could
Yes, it
it
could
could
be
also
possible.
not be
That's all I'm
possible.
saying. Thank you. We
Hold on,
agree
it could
then.
also not be possible. Happen, but
Right.
it could also not be
Right.
possible,
Right.
right? But you don't have
Could
no
or it
facts. Do you
couldn't
have
be
facts?
possible.
But do you have facts?
I
Do
am
you have
telling
facts,
you, I
sir?
have zero proof of anything I'm saying.
Zero. You have zero proof of anything you're saying, so it's just an opinion.
The only thing I'm saying is
It's
there's
just
a
an
reason
opinion.
why
You have zero
people
facts.
hire this
You
guy.
just said haplo. You just said you have zero facts, so it's just an opinion, right?
Yes.
Okay, boom. Salute to TY.
So
TY in the
so so
motherfucking
why are you
building.
guys tripping so hard? I don't get it. All I'm
Nobody's tripping
saying is
so hard. This was
it's a
entertaining. That was good.
possibility.
We were entertaining what you were saying, Haplo. We
Okay,
were
cool.
entertaining your
Well,
whole mythological
in my opinion,
Heredia, in your
in my
opinion, with the
listen.
steroids and all of this
In
shit.
my
Because the
opinion,
steroids won, and we went down this
in
whole
my
dark
opinion,
fucking alley.
there's only one reason why people hire Memo Heredia.
In your opinion, and
Mm.
okay, and also your opinion. Do you not think that if you know that somebody hired you Memo Heredia, you shouldn't fucking immediately have a VADA testing or any type of testing against him if you knew that they were working with him?
I would insist if I was fighting someone who hired
Of
Memo
course.
Heredia, I would insist on.
So
VADA
who failed?
testing.
Who failed in that situation in knowing that Heredia was going to be in
Plant.
Benavidez's camp, and okay, there you go. So is it our fault or is it their fault? Whose fault is it?
I never said it was your fault.
No, no, no. So is it the fight fans? Is it his team? You know what I'm saying, like,
It just got
who
glossed
failed
over,
in the
bro.
situation?
I think
Huh?
the failure is that it should be universal, that they should have that kind of testing for every fight. That's the failure. And it's the failure of
Why?
boxing as a whole.
Why should they have that testing for every fight, Ryan?
Because that's the effective
Okay.
testing.
Okay, you know, listen, boxing has their own drug test already, right? Which is mandatory, yes or no?
There's the commission testing, yeah.
Okay, good. So why, and that's been working for years, so why would they want the Floyd Mayweather test? Because that's exactly what it is.
No, that's USADA. That's different. USADA never caught anybody.
Okay. I'm talking about this
USADA
VADA.
only catches.
I'm talking about the VADA you so you seem to love to be in love with.
VADA seems to catch the most people. That's the thing.
Yeah, it does. Really?
And they should have used it. Okay. Let's break it down real simple.
I mean, there was
So
a time
tonight's
in the WBC
fight
where the
was
WBC
very
had the clean
entertaining fight
boxing
for the
program,
fans, and everybody enjoyed it, and nobody cares about Conti or drugs or nothing like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was an
That's
excellent
crazy.
fight, and it was an excellent
Entertaining
night of fights.
fight.
It was very
entertaining fight
entertaining.
for the fan. Yes, it
It
was.
was great,
Right.
but
Right.
that
That's
doesn't.
the
Can
only
we
thing.
talk about something else though? Can we talk about the VADA testing
We
and
we we,
the
we
fact that the WBC
no,
had
no,
a
this
clean
not.
VADA
Let's not talk
testing
boxing
has
about that.
nothing to
program?
do with tonight's. You know, with all the
Yeah, it
activity
does.
tonight and all the
It
good
does have
fights,
something
why you
to
want
do
to talk
with
about
it.
VADA?
I know.
It does. It does have something to do with
No,
it.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
why do we want to
Well,
downplay
that's
this
why I'm
shit
saying
though?
it
I have
because it
Thank you.
does. It does
Why
have
are we
something to do with
downplaying
it.
the performance?
You are the
Does
Ebenezer
I'm not
Scrooge
we
of
don't
boxing,
know? We
brother.
don't
That's what
know.
you are.
What am
You're
I
the Ebenezer
downplaying,
Scrooge of
Cos?
boxing.
I'm not downplaying
What,
anything.
what,
Yeah, you are
what
Ebenezer
you're saying
Scrooge.
is that
We're
these
having a
guys.
fucking conversation about something
You're right.
else.
Okay,
It's
okay,
not
okay.
about was
So
the fight card good? Yes, it was good. Now
it
we're
was
done with
amazing.
that.
Great card.
We're talking about something else
Now
now.
we're done
We're
with it.
talking about fucking
Okay.
VADA testing. Yeah.
Now we're talking about
I'm
VADA
sorry.
testing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I
But
thought
they
this was
didn't.
Cosmic
So
One
hold on,
show.
hold on. No. It's all good. We're having a good conversation, right? This
I
is
know
this
we
this
are,
the thing,
man. I
right?
know. I'm inspired. I know.
One thing, right? So if
It's
these
called
guys are not
civilized
talking about
discourse.
VADA testing, if these guys are not talking about VADA testing, why should we? Right?
Well,
Why is
because I
we as
brought it
fans
up.
are talking about it?
That's
Okay.
why.
No. If you're saying that, in your opinion, we should have had VADA testing because you thought
I
that
think
your
we should
guy,
have. Yeah.
yeah, I think so too. I don't disagree. But that's not what the agreement was. That's not what made this fight. Somehow, I think that they actually talked about it. They probably talked about drug testing. They probably talked about every single scenario and every single thing else, and it didn't happen. What we did see is this fight, and this fight was a great fight, right? So we can disagree. We can argue about the drug testing and things like that. So, Haplo fell off. Hopefully, he gets back on the panel,
Oh, that's
and
so
nobody's gonna.
disappointing. That is
No,
so
no, no, no.
disappointing.
Nobody's gonna talk about him while he's off of the panel. Hopefully he gets back on the panel. The one thing is, what I saw was great fights, amazing fights,
I
amazing
saw
night of
very good
fights. You know what I'm
fights with
saying?
two stages in it. The first half was all
Right,
planned. Yeah. And I was yelling at my
right.
phone. Yeah. And the second half, David beat him up. He beat him up, plain and simple.
Yeah, yeah. No, he was
So
he. Okay. Did you see the Mexican monster that everybody anticipated, or did David Benavidez live up to the Mexican monster, or was
into
he
all that
just
hype,
uh did he live up to the hype?
I don't think this is one of his best. Yeah, I don't think this is one of his best fights, but he won, and that's all that mattered. He won, but I don't think this is one of his best performances because he looked out of place in the first 6 rounds. You can't be an out of place monster,
Right. I agree.
So
I did think that like I said before, I thought that Benavidez, it's going to take. He's not going to just beat Plant. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to
no, I
take
didn't
a
think
lot of.
so. I actually had him stopping Plank in the 8th round, but I was wrong.
Yeah, no, this
Even
was
though he came
fucking
close to
amazing.
stopping him, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You can't fault Benavidez for not stopping Plant. Plant was
Nope.
fighting throughout the whole entire fight to the end of the fucking rounds and all. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
And he was
Plant
holding,
was not
and
going
he was
away.
holding like he was holding like a mother finger licker too. That boy
Smart.
was holding.
That
He was smart enough to know that they picked the right referee. I sure like to know, who picked that referee because that's Floyd's referee, which means he's a PBC referee. So I don't know who the hell picked him, but hey, no, it don't matter now, does it?
Ty, what up? Ty, what's up, man?
Fucking tired, bro. I
Bro,
still can't sleep. I've been up for 2 days, 3 shit, man.
Boy, man, you sound like you should be doing the blues, baby, with that voice.
I'm tired, the motherfucker. I've been up, bro. I ain't slept yet, bro. I've been.
Keep on going.
No, I'm tired for real, bro. I've been up, bro.
Yeah, what you been working? Working like a slave to become a master?
Going to casino, coming back here, driving back, watching these fights. Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
You ain't trying to sleep because you ain't here with us.
Yeah, because I can't sleep. Shit.
Sure, I'll tell you what. Get some tea and you get some rum and you just let it take you where it's gonna take you, baby. It'll knock you out.
Shit, I drank a little Hennessy. That shit didn't even put me out. Shit.
That's actually very weak. You need some of that Jamaican Ray and Nephew, sir. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Man. So CY, how'd you see this? How'd you see this? How'd you see this, CY?
Bullshit for playing. I'm not even gonna credit. I'm not even gonna credit my boy no more, dog, because it's the same old fucking thing. And Breadman didn't do a
I like
motherfucking
Plant,
thing.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just the thing. Plant is not a bad
Let
fighter,
me
man.
talk.
Go ahead,
Let
sir.
me talk, bro. You asked me a question, bro. Without being interrupted. All y'all like to do is talk when someone's talking. Let me talk, bro. It's not even about his fighting. That's the problem. His fighting is A1, bro. Like I was talking, like I was saying shit. I was talking to YB more off this fight. It's crazy how somebody can be so skilled, and it's at the end of the day, you motherfuckers see. I mean, he skunked the first. He boxed beautiful the first half of the fight. It's the same old shit, bro.
Can you turn your mic down? Ram, can you turn your
can I talk, man? God damn. Let me know when I can talk, bro.
No, I'm just asking. You can talk. I just was asking Graham to turn his mic down so that we can hear you better. That's all.
I'm sorry, man.
It's the same thing with playing, bro. It's the fucking people say, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got beat up at the after the fight because the reason he getting beat up because he's fucking tired. It's what it boiled down to. It's the fucking gas tank, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna win no big fights. No, he's not gonna win no other fights at his level because at his level he got to fight the best because he is the best in that shit, skill wise. He got no gas tank, bro, and that's what it boiled down to. There ain't no other way around it to cut it, bro. All that going into all this extra shit and this and that there, bro. It ain't, bro. You getting motherfucking beat up because your ass is getting tired, bro. It's the same shit with Canelo. Meanwhile, I said the same shit when I broke the fight down. If he stay on his back foot all day, he gonna get tired. What happened? Same old shit, man. And then if you want to be realistic, it wasn't that he was just getting beat up in the middle of the ring. He was getting beat up in the clinches. That's where he took his punishment. David was just killing him with shots, bro. Top of the head, just kill it, bro. That's why he was all over that bitch, bro. Like, that shit's ridiculous. That's what I mean. Why beats like, bro, you just can't be, bro. We said if you could, if this shit was like a video game and you could give him some motherfucking fruit, some energy, wouldn't nobody beat him, bro? Because the motherfucker got skills out this world, bro, and it ain't gonna matter because he fades, bro. His fucking gas tank is shit.
I was on somebody else's panel and I heard the same thing.
What did Breadman do? Because it's the truth. How can you not watch boxing and know boxing, especially know certain fighters? And I know him because that's my boy, and just not notice about him, bro.
Okay, let me finish.
You're gonna get beat up when you ain't got no gas tank, bro.
Right. But you know he's gone the distance at least 11 times. It's not his tank. It's his nerves. He gets tight in big fights, and that's why he gasses out. Yes, man. Yes.
I disagree. That's way off. It ain't no nerves. He ain't got no nerves. He's been on that level.
Hold on. But you know when he goes, if you watch him fight, you know he goes the distance a lot of times. So it's not his gas.
But that's just because you go the distance doesn't got nothing. There's a lot of people. Devin Haney goes the distance all the time. A lot of fighters. It ain't about. Hold on. It ain't about him getting knockouts and got to stop anybody or this. He's running out of gas. Period. That's what he's doing. And what you bring Breadman in here for was the same thing. And I've been saying this, bro. It's the same shit as the Canelo fight, man. He needs to work. He needs to work on his inside game, man. And I said that earlier. He had to be on the inside to beat this dude up, to give him some punches, man. That's gonna affect him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there ain't no, even Shakur said that when they interviewed after him, bro. He need to work on his inside game. Everybody know he can box. That box circles around these dudes, but he don't got no gas tank, man. I mean, it ain't no coincidence. Soon as after the half of the fight, bro, you know what I'm saying, he starts gassing, bro, like he did again today, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit with him, man. And I don't even think he can fix the gas tank. I don't know how much more safe you got to be or what they're doing with him, but what the shit.
He only gassed out in 2 fights, right? That's the fight with David and the fight with Canelo, right? His 2 biggest fights. What other fight did he gas out in?
No, he's gotten tired, bro. He got tired in the Usagi fight. You know what I'm saying?
And what round did he get tired?
Man, I can't remember, man. I ain't just watching. I can tell you when. I can tell you right after I watch the fight. I ain't seen the fight in a while. But if you'd ask me after, I can tell you. He gets.
But he won that fight, didn't he?
He gets. He won, right? He gets gas probably in the end of, I mean, at the half of the fight. I don't have to be exactly specific rounds.
Right. But he won that fight with Usagi, didn't he?
Huh? But that don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's my point. And he only gets out in big fights because he's tight and he lacks confidence.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. No lack of confidence.
Well, you know, he's been around. He's seen around.
That makes no sense. But look, Troy, that gas tank don't got nothing to do with you lacking confidence.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. Yes, it does.
It does. It does.
Oh.
It 100% does. You can talk to any trainer who knows anything, and they'll tell you confidence has a lot to do with how far you can go in a fight. Yes, it does. It does.
Motherfucker, and well, they can say that. I don't.
You don't have to believe it, but it's a fact. It's a fact. If you tell yourself that you can't handle it past a certain round,
but you don't know he's saying that. But you don't know he's saying that though.
Yes,
you don't know he's thinking that.
All you gotta do is watch his body language in the two biggest fights of his career. He started shrinking. He started shrinking after the 6th round, and then he got
so basically he has confidence in the first half of the fight. In the second half,
yes,
right.
Yes, just like
so in the first round, you're gonna have confidence in the first half of the fight, but in the second half, you not.
Tommy Morrison had the same issue. Okay, remember Tommy
but we're not talking about that. We're not going to bring up other fights. I'm talking about Caleb Plant.
Caleb Plant, after the 6th round, lost his confidence, and then he started shrinking. I mean, all you got to do is watch the fight.
I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't have to agree with you. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with you. So, we agree to disagree. We disagree to disagree. That's fine.
Yeah. It ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no issue, but I don't feel that's the problem. I know it ain't.
Ty.
Not problem.
Hold on. Let me say something. Cause Ty, you my broski. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been rolling with me all the fucking time, bro. It's a salute to Ty, bro. PBC was in the motherfucking building tonight.
Who?
PBC, a premier boxing channel. They were in the chat. They were like saluting us. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my broski, Ty, bro. Yeah, they
Well,
see the work. We
I'm
out
gonna
here.
jump off and wish y'all the best, man. I'm going to
All right,
sleep.
Troy, man. Have a
All right,
good one.
man. I'm going to sleep, man. All right, y'all. Y'all have a safe night.
Troy,
All right,
what
you
happened?
too,
What happened? Troy left. That's crazy. But yeah, yeah, PBC Premier Boxing Channel, their network, they came in, saluted us. So yeah, I want to give thanks to TY. TY's always, you know what I'm saying, we've all been cooking. We cook, you know what I'm saying, so we've been doing our thing. So I just wanted to say, like, yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, Hablo back in the motherfucking building. What's going on, Hablo?
Yeah, sorry, my phone died.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
I know. My
fucking
phone died a
ridiculous,
long ass
bro.
fucking time.
You cannot fucking keep a gas tank, bro. So me and YB was talking, I was like, bro, it's just crazy how one motherfucker can look like that, bro. And we said the same thing. One can look like one body can look like one thing. The other one can have a fat looking body. And the motherfucker don't ever get tired. It's just crazy, bro. Bro, a motherfucker, like one motherfucker don't get tired and another motherfucker get tired.
Why?
TY,
Because
are
those
you surprised though?
all of those muscles
Are you
mean
really
more
that
weight.
surprised?
No, and we're not doing muscle. There's a different way. Now you talking
Are
about
you
when
like
it
guys who
comes.
are ripped up?
Hold on, let me
Can you guys
talk,
hear me?
man. Huh?
Can you guys hear
No.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Guys who are ripped up like Wilder.
You
You
finna say
know,
you need more oxygen in the mud. I know all that, bro.
no,
I'm not
I
new
didn't
to
say
this
he
shit,
needs more
man.
oxygen. I'm just saying guys who are ripped up, muscular
It's
type
not the
dudes tend
problem.
to fucking gas out more than fat ass motherfuckers do. They have a
No, I know
reserve of
that. I
energy
know
and
that. I say
calories.
that all the time, but you got people in shape, all this, a lot of boxers in shape that don't gas out. I mean, it's not like it to me. He got too much muscle mass. He always in shape. He's supposed to be in shape. That to me ain't the problem, though. It's just some things you just can't explain. It just
Would
makes
it
no sense.
surprise you, Ty, if Caleb Plant hires Memo Heredia for his next fight?
I don't know who.
Would it surprise you if Caleb Plant would hire Memo Heredia for his next fight?
Who's that?
The guy that supposedly so
The Juice Man.
he's the Victor Conti.
Juicy Jones.
Right.
What
Juicy
you
J?
talking
Which one?
about?
Juicy J?
You
Hapro,
trying to
what are you
crack
talking about?
jokes, man.
Name the
Y'all
name.
trying to be playing with y'all, man. It's early.
No,
I'm talking about
so
real fight. I'm talking about shit, bro. Y'all want to sit here and crack jokes and shit. I'm talking about this man's
not
gas
me.
tank to be hit. The
No, it's a
motherfucker to
serious
me,
question
it
because that's
can
who
be fixed.
Benavidez had in the
It can
fight.
be fixed. You know what I'm saying? One motherfucker just gasses out, and another motherfucker just don't run out of gas. It's just crazy. Like me and YB talking about. I don't get how this boxing. This shit. Some of these dudes, I don't know what they got in them, bro. I just don't get it. I really don't understand it.
But we've
To
been
be honest
seeing
with
him do that though. Caleb Plant, he looked good against Canelo for many rounds and then
you.
got
It
his
was the
ass knocked
same
out.
thing, and that's what me and YB talking about. It's the same story, and that's the same thing I've been breaking down all week. If he stay on his back foot all day, he needs to get some inside game, bro. Period. Same thing when what Shakur said when they interviewed. Said he needs to work on
He
his
needs to
inside. That's
pound.
what I said. Didn't I tell you that, cuz? I said if he stay on the back foot all day,
Yeah.
he don't walk towards him and start motherfucking shot, stop blowing all this energy dancing, he boxing beautiful, bro. That's why I
No,
said
but he did.
if it was
Hold
a
on.
video game
He did.
and he could eat fruit and never motherfucking gal cores, bro. Shit, well nobody fuck with him skill wise. Nobody beat him in this division, but he ain't gonna win no fights. I don't care who he fights anymore. You know what I'm saying? He can't do nothing but fight high level people like himself. And he's not gonna win because he's gonna keep gassing out in the second half of the fight. I don't know what's up. I don't know what they bought Breadman for. It's the same. It was the same shit with Canelo. The same way I broke down that fight. Same thing. Gonna get tired. And what does he do? Same thing again, bro. Shit. Your punches ain't gonna do nothing mean shit when you get tired. You're gonna be standing around there again to get your ass beat up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't not getting beat up because he ain't got no defense and he got no thing. When your gas is out, there ain't nowhere to go. You're done.
Yeah, that's the
I mean, he Peter rolled Benavidez in the first half of the fight. Peter rolled. Made that shit look and somebody said, oh, you use that when I said it on Black and Black. Oh, I ain't gonna say it was easy. Man, he did make that shit look easy. First motherfucking 5 or so round. You crazy, bro.
But you know that this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. So yeah, you can't just waste.
I don't know, man. Come on, man. Like I don't know that. It's 12 rounds. Of course, it's a marathon. But you going back to my point, you're not gonna win a damn fight if you keep getting tired, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to fix that. Period, bro.
So
it's just a shame how a motherfucker can have this many skills and you know he's a better boxer, a better fighter than him. But you're gonna keep losing because your ass just keeps getting tired, bro. And that's what it's gonna keep being. I'm just telling you, that's what it's gonna keep being.
Well, don't you think he should adjust his fight plan accordingly then and try to fucking
Pablo. Yes.
He should press at the beginning.
Exactly. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah.
Yeah, but
you've been hearing me, Pablo, break this shit down if you've been on the blood. I said this.
Oh, I've been hearing you.
Yeah, bro. And what happened again? The same fucking thing. The same thing I said if he did, he was going to lose. And that's what happened. He's not getting beat up because he ain't got skills and defense to take care of that. It's because he's fucking tired.
He needed to put some damage. He needed to put some damage on Benavidez early.
Yeah. And he was boxing beautiful, bro. But you gotta save some of this. You gotta get on the inside. Hold on, man. You gotta get inside, man. You know what I'm saying? And get up in that body, bro, and get some shots, man, that are gonna tire this motherfucker out. Cause you obviously see this motherfucker's never gonna get tired. Whatever the fuck this motherfucker got up in him. The man never gets tired.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Nah, cocaine don't give you no energy. You don't gotta do cocaine to know that either. Cocaine don't give you
energy. I'm kidding. I was joking, bro.
Nah, but I know Pablo, but yeah, that's the last thing you want to do. You gonna get your bitch ass beat up in there getting full of that powder. That ain't gonna help you at all. Fuck around, have a heart attack up in that bitch. Man, go in the ring after you just got done doing cocaine, bro. You gonna have a heart attack in that bitch. Oh, geeked up, man. You're not finna fight. I don't care what Mike Tyson was not on high on cocaine in the ring. He was doing it probably around his boxing
I'm just
time,
going by what he said in his book.
Yeah. That he fought a fight full of cocaine.
He did say that, yeah.
I know, but I don't believe that shit. Because he's not gonna have no energy up in that bitch.
I mean, for the first 3 minutes.
Yeah. Now, what I get off what he said, yeah, he's probably doing cocaine, no matter if he do it around the fight, before the fight, but just getting full of powder right before he steps in the ring, he ain't do that. He ain't doing that shit. Or he trying to make himself look like, tell everybody, you know, what type of thing, or using that as an excuse. He wasn't doing that.
Maybe he was just trying to sell some books.
He would literally have a heart attack up there.
Maybe he was trying to just sell some books.
Probably.
That's true. But let's stick to the present time. What happened tonight? We still have Boxing Lounge.
I just told you what happened tonight. I just told you what happened tonight. And what's going to happen every time he fights. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to make it something else like Benavidez is just this and that and this. The dog, he's gonna look like that against a motherfucker that run out of gas. Everybody who fights him is gonna look like that once he gets tired. In that case, it didn't look like that. If he would have done that in the first half of the fight when he wasn't tired, then there ain't no excuse around his gas tank. But he's doing this shit every motherfucking second half of the fight when he's winning this motherfucking fight. Because he got
I
the
don't think
skills.
there's any excuses at all. Like no one's making excuses.
No, I'm not saying they are. I'm saying if he was getting done up like he did in the second half, Pablo, like he did in the first half, then you can't just say, oh, it's the gas tank. But it's the gas tank. I mean, don't take a rocket scientist to see that, bro.
Okay, let me get one question in. Ty, what is the future for Caleb Plant? What should he do?
Get a gas tank
Like,
somehow,
if we
some
know,
way. Shit, try to figure something out. But I don't know what's gonna help that. Well, it's not helping. Well, Brett, I don't know what they did because look, I didn't see what the difference of having him was. I thought I was gonna see some, you know what I'm saying? At least a little inside work, a little, bro. That shit, none of that happened. There was nothing different. He's saying I can't wait to show. Yeah. I can't wait to show my new stuff and this and that there, and it was new stuff. I mean, he didn't have to show he was boxing beautiful, but that don't got nothing to do with working in the inside and doing it. Like, bro, you can't be on that back foot, bro, and keep gassing out in the second half of the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Has he recently changed his conditioning person, or is he still using the same guy?
Man, he's still using weight.
Redman is
whatever ass.
Because the reason why I ask is because I remember one sec, cause George Groves had a gas tank problem at one point, and I think when he switched up conditioning, it seemed to fix the problem. So maybe he just needs to switch up who he's working with.
Yeah, bro, he's gonna hire Heredia for his next fight. That's what's gonna happen. Mark my words.
What's Heredia gonna do? What are you gonna say that what he's gonna give him some illegal shit? Because Caleb ain't gonna take that shit. That's not how you get that.
That's allegedly.
But maybe it's a case of if we can see that he suddenly has a gas tank, it'd be like, oh, where did that come from?
Then people are gonna say he's on that shit. So why in?
Just like
Caleb's character, he ain't gonna go cheap like that, bro.
Just like when someone all of a sudden has a six pack when they never had one before.
Yeah, good point, Pablo.
A fat boy all of a sudden has a six pack.
Yep, that's another thing we were touching on. I just don't get how one person can always look like he out of shape, and another motherfucker and look like he's the other motherfucker that body look like that. And just gas out.
This motherfucker, for years.
This motherfucker just stay full of energy, just like Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Now that's my boy, but some people are just like that, like Hoplo said, and I've seen it before. A dude will look out of shape, and motherfuckers will not run out of gas. I said, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Fury's gas tank is legendary, bro.
Legendary.
Get up from a Wilder fucking combo in the fucking 12th round. Give me a fucking break. That's fucking legendary shit.
And who's his supplier, Apple? Who's supplying Fury? Since you know,
I had no idea, bro.
Now you trying to make it seem like you on something.
Yeah, but Fury's already popped. He popped before the Klitschko fight. Am I right, Haplo?
Yeah, they said it was uncastrated boar meat.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And Connor Benn ate 30 eggs a day that had Clomid in it.
You'd be constipated if you ate 30 eggs a day.
Ah, that motherfucker.
First of all, they don't even use Clomid in eggs in fucking the UK. You'd have to fucking import eggs from the United States, and like the cheap ass eggs that nobody buys. Like the shitty eggs, those are the ones that have that shit in it. You'd have to eat like 50 a week to get that level of Clomid.
You need to do something, man, because I don't know. I mean, got all skills in the world, and he can't. He just gas out. He just fucking fade. Like, you need to do something with that. I don't know what can be helped. I don't know what Bregman came in for because I didn't see shit. I didn't see a bitch ass thing.
I've got a question.
What I
question
saw.
for you.
Oh, no. What I saw is Benavidez breaking him down and beating him up and finishing him
Y'all
off.
say
And
the
he did
same,
look like a
look,
Mexican monster. I'm saying the
Kazi.
same thing. I just said the
That
funny
makes,
thing.
but Kazi, what I'm saying is, bro, that's the same thing with Canelo. That'll be the same thing with any fighter when you gas out. They're gonna break you down. Like they don't even like that. What else they gonna do when you get tired? When somebody gets tired, I can break them down. You can break them down. Like that don't got nothing to do with what I'm saying. You're making it seem he getting beat because they're just. Why is he breaking it down? Because he's slowing down. Because he's gassed. What do you think? You can keep moving around and your punches are gonna get what? No, he's not. Because he's getting that. How he get broke down and he wasn't even hardly getting touched in the first half of the fight, Kazi?
Bro,
That makes no sense what you're saying. That don't make no sense.
He was getting touched up.
Oh my God.
Bro, he was getting more
touched up
than
when? He wasn't getting touched up in the first half of the fight. And I heard you before I came on talking about you did the same shit with Canelo. It's a pattern with you, bro. You keep laughing, and I'm trying to tell you some real shit because you keep on trying to make up shit. I knew you was gonna say every time with Canelo, you always talk about when, especially when Caleb was winning a bunch of rounds in that fight. You talk about I only gave him 4 rounds. You did the same shit with the Canelo fight, bro, and I knew you was going 4 rounds. The fuck you get that? If that motherfucker didn't win no 8 rounds, bro. The fuck? Fucking fights y'all be watching, bro.
Yo, one
sound like these Cobra fans that said Cobra won. Y'all saying like sound like Cobra. What fights were you watching if you thought Cobra won this fight?
Legendary gas tank.
Yeah, I heard what you said, Hablo. Yeah, he's a drug cheat, bro. No, let's talk about playing Benavidez, bro.
I don't even care to talk about this gas tank. Period. You don't work on it. Is this shit? There's nothing. He's gonna happen to him every fight he fight. Every fight he fight, he fades.
Even if he's not getting touched up, though, all that moving and shit he's doing that takes energy.
I know it. Exactly my point, and that's why I said he needs to have an inside game. He has to get an inside game.
To be honest, bro, David Benavidez wasn't breaking him down, bro. Just like T.Y. said, he got tired, bro. Like
he just gets tired. Say so, bro. 150 in my line.
No, hold on.
Kazi, here you go with these narratives. Go ahead, say so. I'm finna try to get you. I'm not finna listen to all this garbage you be trying to spill, though, Kazi, because it don't got shit to do with what I'm talking about. We're talking about a gas tank, and then you're saying that it's not the gas tank. He's getting broke down. He's getting broke down because he's running out of gas. The fuck?
Yeah.
That don't even sound right what you be saying, Kazi.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? Let me talk.
Can I say something?
Nah, go ahead, 150. Let 150 talk, bro. Because you're going to say the same. You just keep going around the same problem I'm telling you he has. To fit your narrative, he's getting broke down. He's getting broke down because he's fucking out of gas. What else is gonna happen to you when you get fucking tired, and you ain't got no fucking steam in you, and you ain't got no energy? You're gonna get broke the fuck down. Duh.
150.
Duh.
I thought we were gonna let 150.
Go ahead, 150. You got it, bro. Yeah, I want 150 because you say the same thing over and over.
Yeah, man. Look. I scored the fight 8-4 for David Benavidez, but I had Caleb playing up early. I had Caleb playing
Caleb
up
had way more than 4 rounds, bro. Now go ahead, 150.
Oh yeah. Now I'm saying like I had Caleb playing up early in the fight, bro. I had him like 4-1, bro. You know what I'm saying? Up early in the fight, but he just faded, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying that David cut off the ring and broke him down. David Benavidez did not cut off the ring last night, bro. Caleb Plant got tired. David Benavidez still can't cut off the ring. Canelo Alvarez cut off the ring. Canelo Alvarez stopped him and cut off the ring. David Benavidez didn't do shit. David Benavidez just literally, he didn't look how he looks like normally. The Mexican monster. Did we see a shitload of output from David Benavidez last night? Did David Benavidez look like?
No, we didn't see those combos on the ropes.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Because he got in there with someone that can actually move and box, bro. He actually got in there with someone that actually has skill. David Benavidez, man, I don't even think he beats Canelo, bro. Watching that performance, bro. To be honest, like people act
Yeah,
like David Benavidez had a crazy performance. You know what I'm saying? Plant was up early in the fight. He
right.
faded.
And I
And
had him up
Benavidez
damn near the first
started
5 or
late.
so rounds, bro. 5-0, 5-1, bro. Easy. I didn't, bro. 4 rounds the whole fight. That's boy. And then he pulled off the 12th round. You know what I'm saying? With a swing right in there, bro. Yeah, David was breaking him down after he got gas, but motherfuckers are making it seem 150 like it's the skills from David Benavidez that's breaking him down.
That
But
guy,
when you get
so
tired,
you talking
when you
about right
get
here?
every time I start telling these motherfuckers, you gotta keep talking. Damn, don't ever let me finish. Y'all been talking for 3 hours before I got up in here, and I can't even fucking talk.
I mean, to be honest, you have been talking quite a bit.
David Benavidez was lunging in and stuff like that last night. Canelo Alvarez will counterpunch him, bro.
Yeah,
He'll
he
catch
does
him
this with
coming
the
in,
same
bro.
shit when he broke down the Canelo fight. They all said that, oh, he barely won 3 rounds, 4 rounds. They're so stuck on 3 and 4 rounds to make it seem like these motherfuckers won 8 or so rounds. That motherfucker didn't win no fucking 8 rounds and none of that shit, man. Know what I'm saying? That man skunked damn near that whole first half fight, bro. Beautiful boxing. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens after the 6th, 7th round? What? Same shit, gas tank. Just getting, then he's sitting there clinching, getting beat up in the clinch. He wasn't getting beat up 150 in the middle of the ring like that. Did you see how many licks he was taking when he was clinching up?
Yeah, it was in the clinch. Yeah,
Because he's so fucking
Beat him
gassed.
up in the clinch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's so fucking gassed, bro. It's the gas tank. If you ain't got a gas tank, yeah, but see, but him not having a gas tank is people like how that sit there and say, oh, he got broke down, just like Canelo. And that's what me and YB was talking about, man. The man got more skills. He got more skills just like that than Canelo. If you want, just because Canelo got more experience don't mean, but he's more skilled than him, bro. But you can't beat him or David Benavidez or any of these top level fighters, if you're gonna keep gassing the fuck out, man. That's all my point is, bro. They just keep going around it 150 like, oh, he's breaking them down. He's breaking them down. You're going to get broke down when your ass can't move no more and you're fucking clinching and fucking hugging and getting hit all outside you because you're so fucking tired. I mean, who can't see that shit, dog?
No, I didn't see Benavidez break him down. I
Nah,
watched
fuck
Benavidez
no.
twice, bro. He throws 1,000 punches. He beats guys up. He didn't do that last night.
Yeah, he didn't do none of that shit. I'm going to break your jaw in the 6th round. I'm going to do this. You damn near got skunked all the way to the 6th round.
Okay. Can I ask Big Sister 150? So how did Benavidez win? Do you think that it was a controversy? Do you think that Benavidez didn't win? What happened?
No, Benavidez won. I literally said Benavidez.
So
I
how
had an A4.
did he win?
I had an A4.
No, but how did he win though? Okay. So if you're saying that Benavidez won, how did he beat Caleb Plant? Break it down for us, please, sir.
How did he beat Caleb Plant? Well, Caleb Plant, like I said, he was boxing early in the fight. Caleb Plant got tired.
Like always.
Benavidez was just slowly inching in. Most of the work he did was in the clinch when Caleb was holding him and David Benavidez was throwing those overhand rights, overhand lefts. He didn't close the distance. He didn't beat him down. He didn't cut off the ring at all, bro. Half of the fight, bro, he was chasing him and marching forward. Like I've been saying, this dude cannot cut off the ring, bro. He can't cut off the ring. He cannot close the distance.
So now, okay. So you're saying that Benavidez can't do all of these things. So then that makes, and you're saying that Benavidez won the fight. So then it makes it seem like Caleb Plant isn't the fighter that he is supposed to be, right?
No, Caleb.
What do you mean? No, he is the fighter he is, but
yeah, what are you trying
he's
to say?
gassed. You got to keep some. You got to keep energy.
Plant's always had a gas issue. He's always had a gas tank issue.
Always. It was the same thing as the Canelo. It was the same shit. The same shit. And that's why they started. And then they're going to wait for him to get tired. And they're going to explode on him because they know he's out of gas.
But if you knew that, if you were trying to say that Caleb Plant didn't have a gas, then why
What
would
do
you
you
put
mean
money on
trying to
Caleb
say,
Plant?
man? Cosmic, you
Cosmic.
think you be slick, bro, with the narratives that you try to push, bro. You think I know, bro? You be doing that Ace Money shit. Like, stop it, bro. Without y'all niggas be trying to be slick, bro. Like, stop it.
Cosmic, let me say this,
Go ahead,
bro.
go ahead.
You know damn well,
Go
bro,
ahead,
on
sir.
YouTube, on many
Yeah,
panels, many people's opinions on this fight throughout the build-up. Majority
yeah.
of the guys picked David Benavidez because they said Caleb Plant was gonna gas. You can hear it everywhere, bro. You heard it everywhere, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, of
that's a
course.
lie if
That's
you
good.
didn't say
That's
you
good.
didn't hear that.
Of
That's literally
course.
why people pick Benavidez, bro. I'm
Right.
telling you, bro.
I picked Benavidez because I thought that he would
Because you
overpower
knew
him,
fucking
and
what we were talking about, like everybody knew, man.
yeah,
That's why I had to
of
see it
course.
one more time, so I know to stop going with him now, and that's just what it is. Until he can fix that
Right.
issue, which might not ever be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Until he can fucking last, bro, and keep his energy, or learn an inside game so he won't burn so much energy, the same shit's gonna happen. And it's sad, bro, because he got the skills to beat all these dudes, but his gas tank is what's gonna make him get whooped, bro. And that's sad, bro.
Now, Cosmic, was that right there, that version of David Benavidez, what you seen last night, was that impressive? Was that impressive whatsoever at all?
Of course he gonna say it's impressive.
Yes, it was.
Nah,
It was impressive.
Oh, it wasn't. It
nah,
Okay,
wasn't.
I
He
disagree,
was
bro. I
impressive because
hold
of
on,
disagree.
hold on, hold on.
of his
You want it? You
downfall,
want
which
him?
is his gas tank, bro. That's why everybody's gonna
No,
look good
no.
against him. Yes, it
Oh
is,
my
bro.
God.
Because if the man didn't run out of gas, there's no way he gonna beat him, bro. Like that, bro, at all.
No,
One
but
man
that's the
runs out
thing.
of gas, and the next man, one man always gets tired, and some of these fighters never get tired. That's what me and YB were talking. It's amazing. It's crazy. You got fat dudes now with six packs that look, but they won't run out of gas for shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, bro. But stop acting
It
like it
looked
ain't a gas
impressive.
tank problem, because you
Much.
know it is, bro. But you switch the narrative to
He asked me a question.
give the fighter to act like he's doing
Yes.
something, like he's a killer. That's what you do with Canelo, bro. Everybody know Canelo don't run out of gas no more. But when you look at his old fights, and that was when he popped for Raw, that's why people said, you remember when Canelo used to always in his early days, what happened 150? You seen him used to get tired, right? 150.
Okay. Do you
I
guys
feel
want to
like
go
Canelo has a
down
gas tank issue
drug
now.
route?
What'd you
We
say?
just had the whole Haplo drug conspiracy theory that we just shut down.
Nobody's even
Haplo went
talking
away.
about that, and here you go bringing up this stuff, bro. Trying to make it seem like now I'm saying
Okay.
that he ain't on step, man. See, that's why I don't like Cosmic. You need to quit that shit, man. I know what you doing, Cosmic, and that shit don't work with me, bro. I'm a game to stop trying to do. I know what you be doing, bro. Stop it, man. You know what I'm
So I
saying?
have to.
You talk that boxing with these
Am
some of
I?
these dudes on here that don't know boxing are idiots but you can't do that with me, bro,
No.
because I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing, bro.
I
Stop
mean,
it.
Ty, you kind of
150
made
asked
your
me.
point about the
150.
gas tank. We get it.
Yeah,
But
150 asked me
Cosmic
a
makes
question,
it
right?
seem like he's getting broke down
I haven't even answered.
because he
I
ain't got
haven't even
because
answered anybody's
now
question.
if Caleb
I haven't
Plant
answered nobody's question.
now if Caleb Plant would have got touched up like this in the first half of the fight, a motherfucker would be giving David Benavidez props, bro, because you see that it ain't his tank why he's getting lit up the first half of the fight to say that. But it's always the second half of the fight with Caleb Plant. So the common sense tells you when you always use, he's getting broke down. Who the fuck ain't gonna get broke down when they can't move and they're fucking gassed out? They're gonna get fucking hit everywhere but the kitchen sink, man. The fuck? How is that hard not to see, man? His problem, everybody knows it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if he didn't have them
Early in the
gas
fight,
tank issues, he would have beat both these motherfuckers.
early in the fight, David Benavidez was trying to counterpunch him. When have you ever seen David
When
do
you
that?
ever seen David Benavidez
When you
counterpunch?
ever seen David Benavidez try to counterpunch?
Motherfucker, just wait till Caleb get tired.
So
That's
hold
the MO,
on.
how to beat Caleb Plant. After half of the fight, just let him get off on you. And then when he gets tired, bro, beat him up. And I'm just telling you the truth. That's going to always be the MO now for Caleb. And he ain't going to win no big fights, though. He's not. He's going to keep stacking up law until he fixes this fucking issue. I mean, I can't see why everybody can't see this shit, bro. Keep going around it.
Ty. So what's next for Caleb Plant?
I don't
Since
know, bro.
are you
Why
going
would you
to?
ask me that after I just
What do you
told you
know?
what happened? What is next for him? Shit, you
Exactly.
tell me.
That is
Because I don't know.
what is this? I think
Shit, he need to go run up
I think that
mountains, man, for days and days and days and days and try to. I don't know what he needs to do. He needs
forever.
to do something. He needs to do something. Breadman didn't
Okay.
do shit for him. I know that.
What I would say is that he needs to fight Charlo because he can
No, he
still beat
don't. Don't
Jermall
try to throw
Charlo.
him in
If
there
he
now
fight,
with another killer,
he will
bro.
beat
Another dude that
Charlo.
ain't gonna gas out because he's gonna gas out and do the same shit. So it's gonna be the same outcome, bro. Caleb's gonna outbox him, bro, for that like game because he can outbox all these dudes. They're not on his skill level. The only time they're on his skill level and make him look like shit is when he ain't got no energy. And it's sad. It's sad. I don't want to look at that shit.
Nah, but
You got
so
all
look,
that
I can
talent, bro.
see.
Man can box for days until he get tired. He'll outbox these dudes, all of them. If like I said, if it was a video game and he could eat a fruit, you know what I'm saying, with his skill level, wouldn't nobody beat him, bro. And I'm just telling you the truth, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
Anyone who said that, bro, they wouldn't beat him because he got too many skills for these dudes, bro.
Ty. This is the thing, though. As skilled as he is, there's somebody that's going to have more will, more determination, more heart,
See, now you're trying. I
of
see
a
what you're
chin.
trying to do, Kazi. So so
What am I trying to
Benavidez had
do?
more will.
I can't
It's
do
not hard
anything.
to have. It's not hard to have more will when the other person gets tired. Would you stop them, man? I know what you're doing. Stop it, man.
What did
Stop
I
trying to
do?
make it
What did
about the
I
other
do?
person because you're trying to make it about the other person. You're not slick, dog. I know what you're doing. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so
You trying to praise the other fighter when another motherfucker's just gassed out when you can't when anybody can do that. Me and 150 can go up there and start hitting on Caleb Plant and get him out of there once he gets tired. What the fuck are we talking about?
You can't. Both of y'all can't knock out fucking Caleb Plant. Come
Shit, he get gas like that. He get gas like that. I'm like, shit. He keep
got
getting gas like that. No, I'm just saying though. I'm just being funny at the same time, but I'm being real with you. Well, I don't care what kind of man you are. Once you get gassed out like that, bro, you ain't too much you can really do, bro, when you get tired. But get your bitch ass, but get your bitch ass broke down. But you see, you're broke down when you say, "Oh, he's breaking him down." You're praising him because this motherfucker's out of gas. Anybody can fucking get broke down when they out of gas. The fuck? Well, that's my point, bro. You can talk about. I know what his problem is. He needs a gas tank. Period. If you don't know that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because he's gonna keep losing.
So how do you?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So now, Ty, let's get him a gas tank. How do we get Caleb Plant a gas tank? How is it? How was that a fix?
That's what me and YB was talking about. How you get him a gas tank? I don't know how you get him a gas tank.
Yeah, you can't
I don't know
get
how you
him
get this
another new
motherfucker
trainer.
a gas tank.
Yeah, you can't find. Like, yeah, it's
Well,
not
this
like
trainer
place
ain't done it,
longer
or I don't know, dog.
how is
Maybe
it?
it's in
Yeah, Haplo said. Haplo
like
hold
one of that dude in the
on.
comments said maybe it's in your genetics, bro. I don't know where else to go with this. I don't know why, bro. He's gonna keep getting tired. He ain't gonna win no fights.
Or get another trainer like Heredia, right? Is
Because if it
it
was,
because like
we're
Heredia?
gonna have to send
Remember
Caleb
Heredia?
Plant to six round fights because he'll beat everybody for the first 6 rounds.
Yeah, of course. Maybe he's a 6 rounder. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is.
You're a
That's what
6
he
rounder
was.
if you ain't got no gas tank. You'll be a 4 rounder. It don't matter. Depending, you got people that never get tired that's walking you day, and people like David Benavidez, pressure fighters.
There's going to
same
and
shit.
that's what champions are about. They're going to bring that element. They're going to pressure you. They're going to fucking break you down. They're going to continuously put hands on you. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think that Caleb Plant did a great job.
Johnny, what the fuck does a
He has
gas
a heart.
tank got to do with somebody being emotional? Like, come on, Johnny, if you gonna say something, bro, say something that makes sense. You doing all that trolling talk, bro, like straight up. You know what I'm saying? The problem is the gas tank. If you and nobody on here can see that, then you absolutely don't know shit about what you're looking at or know nothing about boxing. This shit don't got nothing to do with emotional. Anybody that pisses me off. If anybody just keep losing a second half fight, you know what I'm saying? Because they're so tired, they got to hold on to you. It's common sense. He got a fucking tank problem. Period.
Yo, look, Cosmic. If Benavidez beat Plant in impressive fashion, he would have stopped him. Two, after the fight, bro, once he called Canelo out, bro, the energy was different, bro. You never seen Benavidez talk like that about Alvarez. Most of the time, he's talking a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But he showed a lot of respect. I even think he knew that, okay, this performance was not my best. I think he even knew that himself.
Yeah, no, exactly. 150. This is the
And that's
thing.
all I'm trying to say. He
This is
won
what
the
I've been
fight,
saying. No,
but
no, no. You're right,
it
right,
wasn't
right. And
impressive,
this
bro.
this was
Alvarez was impressive. Alvarez cut the ring off and stopped Plant.
of course, exactly. So this is the thing, 150. I honestly believe that this should have happened before Caleb Plant fought Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
these two
That's what
guys.
I've been saying, cause 1,000,000%, brother.
So
Salute as well,
they would
bro.
have been
Salute
better
the panel, lads.
suited. Salute. Allah! But you know what I'm saying? Like this should have happened, and they would have been better suited for either one to fight Canelo. So maybe Canelo took something away from Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? And put him in a position of where he
Here he
wasn't
goes,
the same.
right?
Hold on, Ty. Can I say something? Can I say something or not? Can I say something or not? Okay, but this is the thing, right? This is just my opinion. The only thing is, I think that Caleb Plant did what he needed to do. He was in there. I don't think that he folded. I think that Benavidez beat
Not
him. That
about
was it.
that. Didn't you? Have you been listening to what I'm saying? What his problem is, man? It don't take a rocket
The
scientist to
gas
know what his
tank.
fucking problem
I
is, bro.
know. The
Damn,
gas
you
tank.
niggas
I know.
frustrate me with
But
this
I
bullshit,
also
bro.
hold on. But Ty. I
It's
also know
frustrating
that
watching
people
the
can
motherfucking
beat.
shit, bro. That's why I don't even praise him on
Okay.
smoking, doing what he did the first 6 rounds, because it's the same old shit with him, bro.
Hey,
He
T Y,
got
remember when you asked me,
conditioning
bro?
Can I say
problems.
something?
Remember you
How
asked me,
long?
Can
that's
I
why
say
you picked
something real quick? And then I'm going to go on mute. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, right? Can you imagine you poking that gas tank and poking fucking holes in that gas tank? That's what they were doing. That's what Benavidez and that's what
Oh my
Canelo
god.
did. They kept on poking. You're talking about a
Yeah.
gas tank, right?
Okay.
And you're having an imagine. You're saying that Caleb Plant had a gas tank, right? Keep on cutting holes in the gas tank. What's going to happen? They're going to keep on losing gas, right? They're gonna keep on
What did
having
I tell
holes.
you? What did
That's
I
what they
tell you
did.
was gonna happen if he did the same shit that
That's
he
it.
did
That's
the
all.
Canelo fight? What did I tell you? What have I been saying every day on here? Everybody's heard me say the same thing, and it's exactly what happened. Just like YB called me,
that's why
told
I
me. He
couldn't
said,
pick him, T.Y. Remember you
look,
asked me,
hold
do I
on,
pick him?
real quick. And that's the same thing YB told me earlier. You were right, bro. It's the same gas tank problem. He
But
boxes out beautiful. The man got skills to beat everybody, but he can't. His gas tank is not. It's just not there, bro. His
well,
condition is
T.Y.,
not.
remember that's when you asked me, I go, bro, I'm
Yeah, my
tempted to
bad,
pick
outlaw.
Plant.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I go, I'm tempted to pick Plant, bro, but I know his gas tank, he hasn't got it, you know? That's why
Yeah,
Benavidez is going to win this by
and I
decision
wanted to
in the
see
second
it
half.
one more time, so I already know that. But I thought they talk out bread man come in there, this and that. That. What did he do, outlaw? Nothing.
Nah, it looked like the same Plant to me, to be
It's the
honest, bro.
same,
The same
yes,
one.
the
Same
same
Plant,
plan,
exactly.
Same
and that's
Plant.
a compliment and it's a downfall at the same time. Because this is the same plan till he got tired. What was he doing out loud? Boxing his ass off, making him look stupid up in there. You know, the first
Yeah,
half
that,
of the fight.
see, Plant reminds me of like they're different fighter style wise, but he reminds me of George Groves. I've said this a couple of times. They gas out after the 6th round. You remember George Groves? In both them
Yeah,
Carl Froch fights, he was like
yeah.
doing well, beating him to the punch, everything, and then he just falls apart, lad, after 7, 8 rounds, you know? And Plant's like that. He just can't hold it together for more than 8 rounds.
God,
Yeah, he
this guy,
couldn't keep up
bro,
the pace, man. He couldn't
pisses
keep up
me
the pace.
off, outlaw. That's why I'm so frustrated. It's not that this man is so skilled, bro.
I
And he
saw
can't.
Benavidez getting. I'm
You
sorry.
just look.
Caleb
You know
Plant
what,
getting
guys?
to the
You can
gas
have it. I'm
tank.
finna
I
bun
don't.
off, bro.
No,
You
no,
just
no.
like to
See what
interrupt to try to aggravate, and I'm not finna go through this
I
with
said
you
one thing.
because
Go ahead, sir.
every
Go ahead.
time I talk, you want to sit here and try to have a comedian show, bro, and all this dumbass shit.
I'm not. I'm not. Go ahead. No,
Nah,
you
but
guys are good.
I
You
still
guys are
give credit to
going back.
Benavidez. Like not like you still have to be an elite fighter to beat Plant. You know? You have to have that pressure. You have to have that cardio. So I still respect
Right.
the Benavidez.
I'm not trying to downplay what Caleb Plant did. I thought Caleb Plant came to win, right? And I thought that Benavidez was breaking him down. That's the thing. I don't see how people can't see how Benavidez was effective going to the body, pressuring him, pushing him back. You know what I'm saying, and not be to come to what Caleb Plant was trying to do. Caleb Plant was also pushing Benavidez back, but when he was pushing Benavidez back, Benavidez was counter punching him.
Nah,
You
he
know what I'm
was.
saying?
That's
Like he
true.
was going, he
That's
was
true.
moving backwards and throwing combination punches while Caleb Plant was just pushing him back, literally
Hey,
only
Cozzy,
pushing him back. He wasn't throwing
Benavidez is
punches.
actually a good counter
Go
puncher.
ahead, go ahead.
Benavidez is actually a very good counter
Yeah,
puncher. I did notice that off the ropes. He was
I
doing good
saw him
work.
catching and shooting. Yeah,
Yeah,
catching and shooting.
that is
That he
true.
was,
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
did
saying.
seem like he knew.
He doesn't do that normally in his
That's the
fight.
only thing.
I've seen him do it
That was
earlier on 150.
very good.
I hadn't seen him do it against for a while. You know?
He has a decent jab, bro. I'll say that, bro. David Benavidez has a decent jab. He was snapping Plant's head back, catching him coming in too. When Plant was lunging in, Plant was lunging in with the clinch. He was catching him coming in. I'm just saying, bro. I didn't see Benavidez break him down like you're saying, Cosme. I didn't see that, bro. I watched Benavidez many fights, bro. He breaks guys down and beat them down. He didn't do that to Plant. He didn't do that to
Right.
Plant.
But
Okay,
Plant was the
okay.
most skilled guy he's ever fought.
It's and that's my point, Outlaw. Exactly. That's all
Right,
I'm
And he's
trying
still
to say,
beating
can't
bro.
that. That's
All
why
I'm
I
trying
give
to
him
say.
mad credit.
That's all I'm trying to say, bro. That's it. That's it, bro.
No. You're fine. You could see, this is the thing. So what I saw in the later rounds, it was like the 10th, 11th, 12th round. Benavidez was getting to him. He wasn't cracking Plant's face. Plant wasn't getting touched. 150.
Oh no, Plant was
Was
getting
Plant
touched,
getting
bro.
hurt?
Yeah.
He
Plant
was
was
getting
he
touched.
got hurt. Yeah,
Okay.
he was getting
Definitely.
touched up.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Hell
And
Right.
Hell yeah.
one thing we have to give Benavidez credit, how good he did in the clinch, the way he adapted the Plant. He was fucking him up in the clinch, using his elbows, uppercuts,
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clinch, he was fucking him up. That's what I'm saying. He did most of his work in the clinch, bro.
Yeah. And that was good composure on Benavidez, because this is the thing that Caleb Plant is bigger than Benavidez, but then Benavidez, even going backwards, was out hustling him and out boxing him and hurting him in that sequence. If you look at the later rounds, in the 10th, 11th rounds, 10th, 11th, 12th rounds, Benavidez was moving backwards, but still being able to hurt Plant. I'm saying, I don't know. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Did I see
10,
the same
11,
thing,
nah,
or
10, nah, 10, 11, and 12. Benavidez beat him down. I agree with you on
He
that.
did. He
He beat
even
him
from
down those last 3 rounds.
round 9, even round 9, bro.
Yeah, even round 9. Yeah, round 9 too. I'll say
Actually, even round 8, he just beat
because
up.
I had, like I said, I had Benavidez 8-4. I had him 8-4, but before
I
I had Plant up 8. I had Plant up 4-1 after 5.
I did
And that was
9-3.
it.
Right.
I think I did 9-3 or 8-4. Yeah, so similar.
if you look at fucking Benavidez's face, like, bro, he looked fresh. He still look composed. He still look young, man. That's crazy. Like, I didn't see Benavidez getting like fucking touched up like the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw Plant's face getting, you know what I'm saying, changed up. You know what I'm saying? Like he was bleeding. He was coming in. Like, somehow he got a fucking big ass cut in his on his forehead. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw that cut, right? What
Yeah, it
did
was
that
a
happen
headbutt. It
from?
was a
A
headbutt.
headbutt? Okay.
Headbutt, yeah, that was
headbutt.
like
Yeah.
8th or 9th round. But I kind
Yeah,
of
and
agree with
this
Cosby.
that's the thing.
I knew Plant was in trouble from like round 4 because even though Benavidez, when he was landing, I could tell it was hurting Plant. Plant was already getting a little bit tired, even in like round 4, because he was holding a lot, you know. So that's how I could tell that he was going to be in trouble, especially when it got past the second half.
After round 5, Plant didn't win a round. He just
No.
gassed from that point, bro. Pretty
But I could
much.
see it in
That's
round
what I
3 and
seen.
4, 150. I could see in 3 and 4 that he was going to probably gas because he was holding a lot, and I could see when Benavidez did hit him, it was taking a lot out of him, you know. So I could tell from like the
Oh
third or
yeah,
fourth round
definitely.
Benavidez was going to win. I salute to
Yeah,
Benavidez, man.
no,
He done his thing, bro. He done his thing, but you know he proved he's a top super middleweight.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
no.
Definitely.
Salute to both
Yeah,
because while what I thought in the later rounds, what Caleb Plant was pushing Benavidez against the ropes, he wasn't being effective, and Benavidez, because like you have to think about it, and this is what's crazy about David Benavidez, right? And I'm not trying to be a fanboy, but he's dealt with bigger, older, stronger fighters, and he's been in those situations. You know what I'm saying? So he knows how to fucking get those punches in. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to get those
yeah,
punches in to get these big ass fucking grown men away from him.
that's true. That's a good point. He's very crafty, you know, especially, and he's got good timing on his punches, short range. You know, he's dangerous. And I've got to say this for Benavidez, the referee was really on Plant's side. That was a fucking disgrace, that referee, Bayless. He done everything he could to
Man,
help Plant.
I thought I was the only one that was seeing that, man. I thought I was the only one. So you know how you leave that left jab out? You know what I'm saying? You leave that hand out. You know what I'm saying? Like to kind of control the visuals and control this shit. Plant was doing that for in the early rounds. Let's have a rewatch and watch it because I know that we're all, you know what I'm saying, like we're all hyped up about this fight. This was a great fucking fight. You know what I'm saying, like I don't want to diminish what they've done. Uh, uh, to me, maybe I saw Benavidez winning more rounds, or we don't know. Let's have a rewatch. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the rounds for what they are. Right? We can have a scorecard. We can have a rewatch. We're going to do that soon. Yeah, but that's the thing. So okay. So if people are trying to say that he loses his gas tank, is it that you lose your gas tank or somebody takes your gas tank away? You know what I'm saying? How do you take a gas tank away? Allah, you go to the
Yeah,
body, right?
rip it to the body and put pressure on
Hit the
non-stop. Anything
body.
physical. Yeah, hit the body and put the
Yeah,
pressure, which Benavidez did,
nonstop
you know,
pressure.
non-stop.
Exactly. Pressure
But I still
body.
think,
Pressure body. Nonstop.
but I still think
That's
Plant's
how
gas
you
tank
get
isn't the best.
away. Right? If it's not the best, that's not your fault. That's not your problem. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Stop making excuses. He came in here with
Yeah,
a
yeah,
gas
that's
tank.
part
You
of being a.
support. I'm
That's
thinking.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
okay,
yeah,
no, no, no.
it's
I'm
definitely
not
not
trying
an
to
excuse
minimize
because
nobody's gas tank.
that's part of being a great fighter. So yeah, if you don't have a gas tank, that's your fault, not the opponent's. Yeah, that's correct. You know, that's not Benavidez's problem.
Right?
That's Plant.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's one of the main
that's the
things
thing.
of being a
That's
great
on
boxer.
his. If you believe that Caleb Plant has a good gas tank and he was 100% to be in this fight, then don't blame it on his gas tank. Maybe the gas tank got beaten out of him. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed. Everybody knows that. That's a common thing. You go to the body. You know what I'm saying, like if you can't get to his head, you go to the body. Keep on pressuring him, and that's how you break a gas tank down. Okay, so if that's the logic, if we're trying to say that Caleb Plant never had a gas tank, then he shouldn't never been in this fight. Then Caleb Plant should never be in any fight ever. because that's always going to be the excuse. He has a bad gas plant, bad sorry,
Gas plant.
a bad
Gas
gas tank.
plant. Gas plant. That's his name.
Gas plant. See what I'm saying though, Ty? Come on, man. Thank you. I appreciate Ty. Salute to Ty. But you know what I'm saying? He does. If that's the excuse, then he can't be in professional fights. You have to be in there, whether you have a good gas tank, a good chin, a good skills. All of those factors, a good heart, good termination. All of those things matter. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can beat you because they have more heart than you do.
And that's why Benavidez looks to be, a dangerous, dangerous fighter because he has power, he has stamina, he has a chin, he has punches in
He's
volume, he
heart.
can counter punch, heart, determination, mentally, he loves to fight.
Yeah,
Benavidez is a problem, bro. He's a dangerous, dangerous motherfucker,
that's
lad.
what I'm saying. And that's what I want to take. I want to emphasize because, like, to me, I think that was it. I don't want to discredit Caleb Plant. I don't want to discredit his gas tank. I just think that Benavidez was the better fight tonight. The better fighter. That was it. How about that? Is that positive or not?
Nah, he was, yeah,
Is that
definitely.
good?
Like, he won the fight, yeah, no
Right?
doubt.
Okay. No, because like nobody wins in these scenarios. Like if your guy lost, then it was because of this. Let's just say that Caleb Plant came to fight, and Benavidez was the better guy, and he beat Caleb Plant. How about that? Is that good? We're good.
I agree.
Everybody good?
I,
You
yeah, I agree
understand?
with that. I agree with that 100%, bro. Like, he won the fight, and this is his moment, Proved he's the man. It's
Yeah.
168 outside of Canelo. Him and Canelo's the two guys at 68.
I want to see that. I want to push that forward. Like, and I do want to see Caleb Plant. I would never ever want to discredit Caleb Plant. I don't want to discredit Caleb Plant. I'm not calling Caleb Plant a bum or saying like, holy shit, Caleb Plant didn't do nothing. He wasn't like, no, Caleb Plant came to fight. Caleb Plant was in there with his heart. He was in there for 12 rounds. It looked like he should have been stopped. His corner didn't stop it. He continued to keep on fighting, and he made it to all 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And he went to a 12 round fight with Benavidez, the Mexican monster, and the Mexican monster didn't knock him out. How about that? Is that good? Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I
I'm
agree
saying
with that
we're
as
not
well,
gonna
bro.
win. Nobody like uh, that's crazy because like
I actually think both fighters'
everybody.
stock went up tonight,
Yeah, of course. I think that the both stocks went up, so I think that Canelo should be fighting Benavidez right in September. Then I also think that if Charlo wants to do anything at Jamar Charlo wants to do anything at 168, he should fight what's it called it Caleb Plant, right? Or even Bubu Andrade.
That's a good
I don't
idea.
think that
I like
that
that.
right. I don't think that you can't say just because Benavidez and Canelo beat Caleb Plant means that Charlo or Bubu Andrade can beat Caleb Plant. Does that make sense? You guys haven't
Yeah,
fought him.
I'd still
You
see them
guys even
fights as
haven't fought each other,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Charlo either, but I saw an interview with him. He looked fucking, I don't know, he looked out of it, bro. So I don't even know how
Yeah,
serious he's
I
taking.
saw a lot of it in the
You
interviews.
saw
Yeah,
that? Yeah, you saw that. I don't know how
Jamal.
serious. Yeah, the older one. Yeah,
Yeah,
the bigger one, the 68. Yeah.
yeah. No, I saw that too.
He
I'm like,
looked messed
man,
up,
come
bro.
on, man.
He looked messed up, bro.
Yeah, he didn't even look like he knew what he was talking about. I was like, what the fuck, Maul?
He
Like,
didn't,
chill,
bro.
bro. That, like, don't. Yeah, yeah. They brought him out there, but that tells you that that's what they're going to do. That's so. There's hints, right? Maul is gonna fight Plant. He's not gonna fight Benavidez because Benavidez will stop fucking what's it called, Jamal Charlo. Benavidez will fucking destroy Jamal Charlo, right? I think he has a better chance of beating fucking Plant Maul, but I think Plant might beat fucking Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying the way that he fought tonight, the way that Caleb Plant fought tonight, I think I got fucking what's it called, Plant beating Jamal Charlo. He's bigger. You know what I'm saying? He's more determined, and he's more active, and he's fought better competition, right? Uh, well, not right. In my opinion, clarify my opinion. This is my opinion, uneducated opinion, but that's what I think. Great fucking fight, man, bro. That crack on Caleb Plant's head, shit was fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy, bro. Yo, where's Carl? Is Carl gonna go live soon? I wanted to go get everybody to go to Carl's live stream, man. Um, yeah, because we're gonna end this one soon. I'm saying, I really appreciate everybody coming through, man. This was amazing. We had the fucking legendaries, the legends. You know what I'm saying, before we give credit to anybody else, we're gonna give credit to all of our people. Ty, my bro. You know what I'm saying, my homie. Always been my homie since day one. Uh, Puro, we got Puro in the motherfucking building. We got Allah in the building. We have a whole bunch of fucking people in the building, man. I'm saying we've been doing this shit. We have Haplo in the motherfucking building. 150. Major Key. Troy Graham. I'm saying salutes to I call him JBC because I'm not gonna mention your name. Salutes to Westside, came through. I'm saying everybody that came through, man. Much respect, man. Boxing, boxing, boxing. That's all we gotta do. Let's support this boxing. Let's support boxing channels. I'm saying anybody that wants to spread the message. I'm saying let's support that, man. Yeah. Enough with the hate. Let's congratulate, bro. Puro, if you wanted to get on the panel, you would have should have said it like, bro, fuck, I'm gonna get on the panel. What's your opinion? Puro, you got an opinion? Are you gonna go? You gonna duck this smoke or what? What's going on? What's going on, Puro? I just gave everybody their appreciations. You know what I'm saying? But if you wanna get on the panel before we go, or we can talk about it a little bit. But yeah, a lot of people came through, man. This shit was dope. Zordan, salute to Zordan, came through. Junior Delgado. I'm saying I'm just going through everybody that came through the building. Super Sardonic. I'm saying let's give yeah, because Caesar G, Caesar G, Coco the Bulldog. You know what I'm saying, G Ball. Yeah, that's who came through tonight, man. Salute to everybody. Kazi Puro. Yeah, man, amazing, man. Yeah, but yeah, we gone to the next one. Like I said, man, great night of boxing, man. I look forward to what's going to happen next. Every we don't know what's going to happen next. It might be different. Next time it's going to be different. But yeah, it's always interesting. Peace, y'all.